Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Near Mid Condition. I'm Astonishing Melanie.
I'm the Uncanny Omar.
And together we are. Would you please be happy about this? And excited?
Omni. There. You know, there's a new Dragon Ball Super movie coming out.
I didn't know that.
Akira Toriyama had just messaged, not me personally, but messaged people about it. Hope everybody's...
Well, it surprised me if he did.
I mean, it would be cool if Akira Toriyama messaged us. So, how's everybody doing? Hopefully, everybody's having a great Saturday. Don't have any issues with your plumbing, unlike the Valdivieso household, which we did.
I'm so grateful it doesn't smell like rotten eggs down here. And I can drink my coffee.
It was scary. We had a little bit of an emergency yesterday. That's why Amanda and I couldn't do the show, because I had to help a family friend. A family friend came over to help with the plumbing, but everything
was rock hard chunk.
It was bad,
and we used liquid. So, they used liquid fire, and it smelled.
Yep.
Oh goodness!
So hopefully everybody's having a better weekend. Let's start to the weekend. I know I kicked it off. I think it made quite a number of people happy with the announcement of the classic Silver Age X-Men Volume 1 and 2 Omnibus being reprinted for the first time in over a decade. Both volumes have been out of print for over a decade. Volume 1 well over a decade. And now for the people, now comes the time when people are like, wait a minute, do I rebuy the X-Men Volume 1? Because the dust jacket to Volume 1 is so different than any of the dust jackets to any of the Omnis. It doesn't have a glossy finish to it. So, yeah, I'm like, well, that'd be kind of cool to have them match up. You guys need more fiber in your diets. Yeah, Melanie, you get right to the end of the story, and like I'm just gonna let her talk.
All right, so I'm gonna try again today, showing comments while you're talking.
Okay.
And we'll see. I said, give me one more chance, Omar. And if it's too much, then I won't do it anymore.
That's fine.
Thank you, Jaggernaut. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers, grandmothers, guardians,
single fathers, whoever you are.
It's a Father's Day.
If it's a single father,
Mother's Day is different in Europe.
Oh, is it? It's a different day.
Because
okay.
I remember weeks ago people were saying, I'm like, what?
Everybody, leave a like. Thank you so much.
You.
Hi, everybody. Good morning.
Hi, Carly.
83 people hit the like button. 83 people. 143 people hit the like button now. Good morning from Jackson, Florida. Is that Jacksonville? Is that the cool way of saying Jacksonville?
Jax.
Joe Anderson, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Good morning from Jax, Florida. Big haul this week. All new Wolverine. Cole Kirby's War and Romance. Man, my wallet hurts. Yeah, it's we have another mini Omnipocalypse coming, I think, the third week, unless some things get delayed. I still haven't got my copy of Peter David's Hulk Omnibus Volume 3, so it might be delayed. Well, Scotty, how you doing, buddy?
I'm going to take that and use it for when Eric says hi. He took over Andrew's job, and I'm trying to do it in different languages, saying hi back. So I have to remember do it and finish.
Okay.
I did in Turkish.
Andrew showed up at one of my videos.
Oh, I know.
What's up, Bill? How you doing? What I miss? I love when people come in like immediately think
nothing.
I've got some more.
Plumbing was bleh.
I've got some more announcements. By the way, big shout out to Lionheart. Not sure if he's in the shout. He sent us these T-shirts.
He's in the shout.
Very cool. Very cool.
Anyway, yeah. My Spider-Man.
Yeah, very cool. Not sure if Lionheart's there, but love you, buddy. Thank you so much. This meant a lot. You're a good dude.
Oh, good morning, you wonderful people and attendants and hosts.
Thank
that's
you.
what I was thinking.
Everybody.
For everybody. Thank you, Christopher.
Oh, Christopher, thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day, Melanie. Omar, Silver Surfer Omnibus Volume.
I don't have to do anything.
I love it. Like she gets the Happy Mother's Day.
$10.
And I get the Big Silver Surfer happen. Okay. I'll see what I can do. I do have more announcements. I have an announcement tomorrow and then one on Monday morning. And then I'll be going over the Marvel solicitations on Wednesday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I invited some wonderful YouTube personalities to come and join me for that. And that's 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday. But the announcements tomorrow and one on Monday will be at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I think we do have Patreon, and great way to support the channel, and you can get early access to videos like that too.
Rick's patiently waiting for Aliens Omnibus.
Power Pack Volume 2. Yes. I'm doing the Annihilation Conquest overview first, since that comes out next week. I think that's still on track. on schedule.
Hannah, thanks. She clicked it and it jumped from 16 to 69.
Woo! Look at that. Thank you.
Remember
Hannah.
when we did the giveaway and that guy said, was it Super Laugh Hard? Said, if it's 69, then I'll super chat.
No, it's Professor Flex.
Oh, okay, it did.
Professor Flex, man of his word.
Oh, Hayden, thank you.
What's up, Hayden? Happy birthday, belated birthday, because Hayden celebrated birthday yesterday. But now it's Oh, there's Lionheart.
Hi, Lionheart.
Thank you so much, buddy. This fastball special is awesome. Shirts look great, guys. Happy Mother's Day, Melanie.
Yeah, thank you. And I know you're worried about the fit. This fit's great. Yeah. And so, oh look, we'll be wearing blue and red. We kind of match all day. Thank you.
Yeah, very American. Thank you.
When do you think Incredible Hulk by Peter David Omnibus Volume 4 is coming out?
Stay tuned. I mean, I don't know anything. Hi, there's
Eric says
Eric.
hi. Hi,
you remember
Eric.
that word?
Nope.
No.
Finish for greetings.
Already forgot. What's up, Glenn? All these wonderful people, all these familiar faces and names popping up. Love it.
Hi,
love it.
Graham.
What's up, buddy? Still haven't forgotten. Fantastic Four Volume 2 is coming your way after I do my overview. I'm a man of my word, and I still Maddox.
Well,
I'm still doing an overview of that. But X-Men is anybody that watched my reading order of X-Men Part 4 probably could tell it drained me by the end of it because it was a task, and I have to talk about an era of X-Men that I thought took a dip and stayed there for a while, and then it came back up. Woo!
Oh, there's Mad Boy.
There he is. Yeah, I haven't forgotten Mad Boy. I remember.
Brian, it's because you're mean on Facebook. That's why notifications are late.
Is he mean? I like
don't know,
Brian.
apparently.
Brian's a good guy.
He is. I don't know. I don't get Facebook jail. What's Facebook jail? He got kicked off or something.
Brian likes to stay in Facebook jail.
That's all I read. Thank you, Gabriel. What does Daredevil? Why does Daredevil wear a devil costume despite being Catholic? Oh,
that's to put the fear into the criminal's eyes.
Oh,
because
like Batman?
Yeah, but Daredevil dresses up as a devil, like the Jersey Devil, right? You ever heard of the Jersey Devil? I guess it depends on where you're from. It's an urban legend, kind of like the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot. It's a Jersey Devil. So that's kind of like where
I didn't know that.
The take on that. The original costume, though, was yellow and red. The Stan Lee. There he is, Strider. And then he changed it to red. Was that Wally Wood? Wally Wood's first issue, I think, that he drew. It was a red costume. But yeah, that's where the name comes from.
I'll learn someday. Thank you, Rick Gear. So far, I'm disappointed with Marvel's 2022 reprints and new books. Nothing interesting to me. Wants are Bagley Spider-Man, post-Aaron Star Wars Omni.
Me too. All I know is the first quarter. I don't know of anything else, but I didn't see those in there. I'm also not allowed to say what else. What's up, Shonda Sook? Always good to see you. I'm sorry, Rick. I hope you find things that you enjoy.
There you go.
Not in life. I mean in the Marvel solicitations eventually. Death Rattle. Morning, guys. Oh, look, that's Fletch.
Aww.
Is that Fletch?
I'm going to say, I really thought you were going to forget Mother's Day because you're so busy.
No.
I didn't remember till Tuesday. I was like, yeah, it's Mother's Day.
The kids and I were going to go shopping yesterday, but
I know,
what happened was we had an emergency. You know how much.
I'd rather you fix the plumbing than a present.
Okay, y'all heard her. That's what she wanted for Mother's Day. Plumbing fixed. Hey, Omar, with all the Pat Omni treatment, do you think there'll ever be a 2099 in the near future? I would hope so. I love your picture, by the way. Is that from Back in Black, I think?
Back in Black. Okay, Frazier says, I guess Matt Murdock probably has no idea he was putting on a yellow costume to begin with.
Well, he's not like a
wondering why everyone
he's
can
not
see him so
colorblind.
easily.
I'm pretty sure he knows.
Really? I haven't read that much Daredevil. And the two Daredevils I've read.
You're so cute.
He didn't know.
It makes you an expert. You and Chip Zdarsky.
Well, okay, it's Zdarsky's. He didn't know he put on the Punisher's t-shirt.
No,
so
I was kidding.
Was it because? Well, wait a second. Was it because he was so upset and distraught, like my Wolfie, or was it because of that he can't tell?
I bet Ben Affleck could.
Thank
you, Melissa.
Hey, Omar and Melanie, do you happen to know if Marvel exchanged misprinted Silver Surfer Omnis for corrected ones? Just open mine today, like a fool.
No, there was never an exchange program. between corrected ones and non-corrected ones. Sometimes they just reprint them, and I think that's it. And it's the luck of the draw, and I'm so sorry. That's what happens sometimes when you shelf a omnibus and keep it sealed, right? And you don't open it until later. You don't know about these things. I had something similar happen to mine, but it wasn't like a big misprint. Like everybody had a misprint. It was just my personal copy, where the top of it, like about 40 pages were still together. Oh, I hate that.
It's pronounced Maddox. We always say it wrong.
I'm sorry, Maddox. What did I call him? Maddox?
Yeah.
Oh, because of the 80s anime. There's an 80s anime called Maddox 01. I loved it, but that's why I pronounce it that way. I don't know what her excuse is. Hi, Omar. Happy Mother's Day, Melanie.
Thanks.
When should I look into insuring? Is it a thing or comics covered under? Call your insurance company, because seriously, they offer a policy. It's an extended policy past, your regular stuff that's covered, like your garage and all that.
I'll hide it so you don't read it.
So that's one thing to do. There's external and independent companies that do just collectors. Man, they jumped on the game really quick. I'll tell you, if I were those guys, I'd set up a conventions. That's what I told Dan and I to do. Dan Without Fear. We're going to set up at conventions and start selling collector's insurance.
Final Shadow, I did think that when I said it. Hey, Matt Murdock! That happened to my Werewolf by Night omnibus. Had to do surgery on it.
Right? I had to take an X-Acto knife and cut it myself. Oh, it sucked, man. Because I don't know why I never opened it. I think it was a gift or something, and I left it unattended for a while, and it wasn't until I started reading it. I'm like, oh, I need to get that open.
Unattended,
yeah.
How many omnis do you think a Captain America by Mark Greenwald would be?
Oh, my goodness. He wrote quite a number of years. That's a good question. Mother's Day should be every day. Okay. No, I'm looking at, even at the epics, he's got quite a number of epics. He wrote maybe 3 or 4 to cover everything. Captain America. 3 or 4.
I agree with Rebel by Design. It's multiple man's fault. That's why I think Maddox.
Oh, Maddox.
Maddox. I don't know.
Omar, do you know if Dark Horse is reprinting any Tales from the Crypt? All the trail. I know they're doing one, and they're going to see how sales do. That's all I know so far. Just got off my phone with my insurance company, Jake from State Farm. Oh my gosh, Jake.
He told me that like a good neighbor, Marfa will make an Alf omnibus one day.
Really? That was
all right, James. I meant it when I said you should be an honorary producer on NMC, because I messaged. Oh no, I forgot her name.
Already.
What's her name?
Failing.
What's her name?
I don't remember. Why are you yelling at me like it's my fault that I don't remember?
That lady that she's a comic book artist, and she's got her YouTube channel, and it's amazing. And she wants to do an interview on the channel with me. So thank you.
Very exciting.
Yes, I'm excited.
I'm sorry I can't remember.
Please don't tell her that I forgot her name.
Yeah.
She's French.
Okay, stop right there.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay, feelability's paid.
Right now.
I've just got too much info. The info in my head slips out. Yours, it stays with all the comics that you've read.
My Thunderbolts and Untold Spidey was sent with the wrong covers from Forbidden Planet, and they changed my order to those wrong covers. Good. I'm glad they were able to change it. Omni, how do you read bold words in comics? For me, sometimes they seem random. It's emphasized, right? So it's like, bold
words, or
how dare you?
Or the sound effects. I really don't read the sound effects. I don't notice them as I'm reading through.
Somebody didn't read Scott McCloud's Understanding Comics.
I did too, and I used it for lessons when I was teaching.
Okay. Somebody skipped the part.
Now my favorite hero, or my new comic hero, is the lady whose name I can't remember.
Oh my gosh, just stop right there. Please quit mentioning her.
She explains it so well.
She's got a nice accent.
Paneling. Oh my gosh, I'm learning so much. And I was like, I want to use that in my reviews.
Hey, Omar, is Age of Apocalypse Omni out of stock at Diamond like Wolverine Omni 2? I don't know about that one. I know Omni's out of print at Diamond. Omni, did I say Omni or Wolverine 2? Wolverine 2 is out of print at Diamond. All covers. But like I said before, though, that doesn't mean that somebody, like one of the places like Cheap Graphic Novels or Insect Rays, didn't order thousands of copies of them. So just in case. True fact, Mother's Day in Finland is a holiday.
Yeah,
Everything is close on
really
it. It
cool.
should be. No, except for the husbands who are like, oh, it's Mother's Day. I gotta go to the grocery store really quick.
Okay, Elsa is her name. Elsa, CharretiER. I mispronounce the House of M artist, so I'll probably mispronounce her name too.
Well, luckily,
Charretier. That's pretty.
Luckily, when she comes on the show, you can ask her what her name is.
Okay.
And ask her to introduce herself.
Okay, I'll ask her to introduce herself.
Omar, do you know what the situation with the Complete Witchblade Volume 2 hardcover? Yeah, it's an image/diamond situation because the same thing happened to Criminal. The way that those books were sold, I explained it a little bit last week. They weren't supposed to go out, so people were able to get back orders of them. I know they are out because I got a copy from Cheap Graphic Novels. I don't know if there's a couple. I don't know who else has them right now, honestly. I know comic book stores. My buddy Bryant sent me a message. He got his copy at his comic book store, along with Usagi. So it's that same thing, like Usagi 2 and Witchblade. I'm sorry, not Witchblade, but Criminal. Some places ended up getting them. I'm okay with a misprint. However, if it's the spine or binding issues, I'll buy the book over. Example, Swamp Thing, Volume 1.
Good morning, Ryan.
Wait, Dying Breed Collectors got me Criminal. Are you
That's a great plug.
Wait, I didn't even say that though. Oh, Vincent's in the chat. We'll go to Vincent really quick, man.
Well, he was talking to Fraser.
Oh, okay. So Vincent reminded me I do have an announcement from Dynamite. It'll be out later this afternoon.
Dynamite.
I know I always say it like that. I'm like, I hope you're not offended. He's like, we're not. Because I'm like, this is from Dynamite.
What is that from anyway? I just know that.
That's Jay. Like, Good Times.
I never watched it. I just know the catchphrase.
You're so uncultured. How did you grow up in America and not watch Good?
All right. Rebel by Design says that Elsa's channel is dope. She has a video promoting her Patreon where she says her name, by the way. Yes, and I even watched it. I ordered her book, the first volume, and it's already shipped, and I'm so glad because I'd love to read it before the interview.
Yep. The Dying Breed Collectors, my buddy, sent me a copy of Criminal Volumes 1 and 2. I wasn't even talking about that, man. What was I talking about? Witchblade Volume 2. But anyway, thank you.
Thank you, Thomas. Is there a way to figure out which runs for different characters are main titles and not spin-offs or secondary titles for those characters? That's a good question.
That is an excellent question that I never think about because so it's one of these things, by the way, I love all these ideas that you all are throwing my way on Instagram and Twitter. And I am going to start a segment of like where to begin reading certain characters or certain teams because I've been asked for 3 years now and I think it's time to do it. And I am going to throw some things in there such as that, like what's up, Petite? How to educate people into what's what. Like when I do my reading orders of X-Men, that's when I do reading orders of like, what was it? Amazing Spider-Man. I stick to Amazing Spider-Man collected editions. And I mention the fact that Peter Parker, Web of, and Adjectiveless were all spin-offs of Spider-Man. The main flagship title was always Amazing Spider-Man. So I always make note of that in my reading orders. So, did I answer the question?
I don't know because I'm reading the comments.
Oh, okay. Yes, but I am going to start doing that. It is a difficult task though, because the titles change and the volumes change. So that's why I do. If you are interested in the written documentation, that's available on our Patreon. That's $1 a month of all the reading orders. So when I'm doing Uncanny X-Men, I always pause and say, this is a huge deal that they revamped the numbering system for Uncanny X-Men. So it went from volume 1 to volume 2, and then they kept doing it again and again. But the first time they did it, it was a big deal. And then, of course, X-Men changed from X-Men to New X-Men to Adjectiveless X-Men to X-Men Legacy. Ah!
Thank you, Vincent. And Adam, I haven't read November Quadrilogy. Oh shoot, I can't remember which volume. It was the first and second from her Kickstarter that I think includes some of that. So yeah, I'll definitely have to check it out. because, like I said, she's my new hero since yesterday.
Just like that.
Well, that's how impressive. There you go.
I've been trying to teach her comics for like
whatever.
20 years, and she's like, oh, I just found this girl with a French accent. Actually, I don't blame you. Maddox.
What's a good manga that's appropriate? Me and my friend want to read My Hero Academia because I won't watch the show.
Read that. It is appropriate. There's nothing that I can't remember how old you are. Are you 12 or 13? If you're a little bit older, I would go towards Demon Slayer too. People really love Demon Slayer. Or Dr. Stone. Where's my buddy? Like, there was a guy that V. Where's V around anymore? He would bug me every month. V something. He would always change his the last part of his name. He would always bug me to read Dr. Stone. I finally did, and he's not even around anymore.
Okay, I didn't know Vincent was Dynamite.
Dynamite.
Thank you. I'm so excited for Rainbow Bright. Oh yeah, thank you. I'll definitely devote a video to that.
You remember when we watched the Rainbow Bright movie? You know, I was like, man, Rainbow Bright was kind of a bleep. Because she was yelling at what's her horse's name?
Starlight.
Yeah, she was like, faster, Starlight, faster. And I'm like, dang,
Starlight.
Man, I thought they were friends.
Doll. And it was it got dirty. I loved it so much. So pumped for X-Men reprints. How far in advance can you pre-order on CGN?
They're starting that service later on this year. Right now, it's day of. So they try to do special orders before, so they might do that again. As soon as I hear back from Max about that, I'll let you all know. They might try new things with like a select number of people. What's up, Fred Senator? Hi, I just wanted to pop in before I need to sleep before a huge day, Mother's Day at my work, 100 bookings. Whoa.
Wow.
And say your suggestions are top notch. Like Green Arrow and Miles Morales Omnibus are so good. I'm so glad you're enjoying them. That's what's important to me. It's like, no matter what I suggest, as long as you're finding enjoyment in them and you like the books, that's what matters to me. That's what's important. Man, thank you. Omar, I did read the first 3.
Of the Wheel of Time series.
Of the Wheel of Time series.
Heard you mention it in the last Q&A. It's coming up on
Amazon
as a series.
Yeah, Amanda and I talked about that 2+ years ago when there was rumors of that series. Yeah, I never did finish it. Robert Jordan's writing style is not. It's very similar to Tolkien in the way that it's very beautiful and very wordy. But I did hear Brandon Sanderson wrapped up the series rather nicely. Of course, it was with the blessings of Robert Jordan before he passed away and his family. Did you all know that's what the creator of Yu Yu Hakusho, not Hunter x Hunter, did? Like, he left the notes to his wife for her to finish the book if he were to die, because he's always sick, right? Like, that's one of the problems with Hunter x Hunter. So the lady that did Sailor Moon, that's his wife, she will finish the series if he were to pass away before he wraps it up. I thought that was a really beautiful thing. Gabriel.
Wait, we received 2 packages.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, Gabriel.
And
Gabriel.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, buddy.
It makes me really happy to go to the post office and there's something there. Whether it be a package
well, she comes home
letter,
she comes home sad when there's nothing in the post. She's like, nobody loves us.
I did not say that.
I'm kidding. That's me. Yeah, now he's married to Naoko, the lady that created Sailor Moon. Beautiful,
Super
right?
laugh hearts being inappropriate. I know what that means.
Starlight. Wait, you're allowed to say that, right? Ooh.
But it's something that's left.
This is such an excellent question. How many volumes would complete the core Peter David run? I want to wait until the end in sight before I start reading. We just need one more, but he came back to Hulk and he wrote miniseries like Hulk the End. He did Tempest Fugit. He did a couple of other series, Maestro and things like that. He wrote Hulk during House of M. So that's enough for a companion. I just don't know if they would do that. You're like, hey, look, YouTube let it pass.
Wait. Actually, maybe I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Never mind. You don't know what's in my head. Fairly mature 10-year-old. You know, that's what I told Lydia in our Mermaid Saga video that will be out next week. She said something very mature, and she's 11. I was like, you are so mature for
that kid is more mature than I am.
Oh, okay. Here, Gabriel would like us to open it now because he can't watch the whole stream. Surely.
All right, buddy, we got you. I hope they make a Pad Maestro its own omnibus. I hope so too. Is there a misprint? Oh, hold on just a second, Lionheart. Is there a misprint problem with Daredevil Bendis 2020? Omnibus, does yours have it? Yes. It is just one panel. It's copied the same panel from a previous page. However, they did, for those asking and wondering about the Marvel Epic collections, this reminded me of this. I'm going to do an overview this week, but the Final Threat new printing, the pages are fixed. They're in the proper order. The original first printing had them misprinted. What is this?
They're magnets, dude!
Of all the freaking... You didn't get Wolverine, you got Alf. All right.
Okay, let's see. The letter says, thank you so much for sending the hardcover books.
You're welcome, buddy.
I've sent these wooden magnets as a thank you present. Alf is for Melanie and
Okay.
Spider-Man.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Hashtag Spring of Spider-Man. Let's see. As I've mentioned in the email, I'm 16. I have autism. I love the channel, and I'm a huge fan of DC Comics. I'm trying out Marvel Comics and Star Wars. I also like classic TV shows, mostly Alf, and West Virginia cryptids. Is that how you say? Mothman, Bigfoot, etc.
Yeah, Mothman.
I also have a business called Wood in West Virginia. If you want to find us, we're on Facebook and Instagram. Hope you guys are staying safe and healthy. So you made these yourself.
Did you make these? Dude, this is awesome.
Like, this is top-notch quality.
Look at that. That is great, dude.
You are talented. Alf's looking in your soul.
Did you make an Alf? Was that the first Alf?
Man, thank you so much. This means a lot. And your letter as well.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm really glad you found the channel. So, I'm going to go ahead and open the next one. We got one more package, so you go ahead.
I'm not buying those X-Men reprints. I'm saying it out loud, so I don't care. I'm gonna remember this, Rebel. But it's not.
Did Gabriel say anything back?
Not yet.
Okay.
I've got them bedroom eyes. Please don't say that. Don't say that about What? Are you serious? Let's see here. I will be sending you some Nemesis, the Warlock, and Strone. Oh, dog! Along with your custom bound dread. Thanks, Super Laugh Hard. This is such a good guy. And no more delays. It's okay. I told you, please don't be hard on yourself. I understand. NMC, any news on Daredevil OHC Volume 2? Zdarsky? You know, I forgot to ask. Somebody was asking about epics. Mr. Leonard Nimoy's music career, and I didn't highlight that, but I saw his name.
Sir,
I'm
not Mr.
I'm sorry. He was tired, apparently.
Sorry.
The epics have I forgot to ask. I got the quarterly Marvel Omnis, and I didn't ask for the epics or the OHCs. I'll make sure to do that. And I have the Masterworks too. So, and speaking of Masterworks, by the way,
this is from Jerry Ellis.
Okay, cool. Be careful opening it up.
Yeah.
Really quick, this is important. Every year, the Marvel Masterworks forum does a Most Wanted Marvel Omnibus, and it's really cool to get everybody involved. All you need is just to send an email of your top 10 choices of what you want to see, not reprints, but what you want to see made into an omnibus for Marvel, and they do a poll every year. So what you do is you email this email right here, and I'll put it in the description of the video if you're watching it later, so you don't crash your car right now, but it's marvelomnisecretballot at gmail.com. It's ran by Tigereyes. He's a wonderful guy who reached out to me, and I'll be announcing. They do top 50. I may announce the top 50. It'd be really cool. But you guys enjoy yourselves. Have fun with this. You know, whatever you want to do as your top 10 most wanted Marvel omnibus to come out, you get to vote for your top 10, and it's ranked, right? So you put your first choice up at the top, whatever it is. New Warriors Omnibus Volume 3. Just saying. Just kidding. Yeah, you put 10 choices and you email it to them, and it's in care of Tigereyes. He's the one that runs it, so it's pretty cool, and I get to announce it. So he gets to announce it, of course, first on the Marvel Masterworks forum, and I get to announce it on a video. Very cool.
Okay, so Jerry Ellis wrote us a letter and sent a couple of books. I'll read some of the letter. His YouTube handle is Jug McKenzie. You might recall that Jug McKenzie was Chopper's rival in Super Surf 10, which took place towards the end of the mega epic 2000 AD story, Judge Dredd in Oz. And here's a wonderful color spread printout. Dear Melanie Omar, thank you so much for your card. I'm so glad you got it. if you're watching this, I really appreciate you taking the time to write to me. I'm just happy to know you're enjoying Arcade Imperfect already. I need to bring it down for the next stream. So Jerry wrote this in-depth. He had help from his friend. This in-depth, like teeny tiny print on every arcade game.
It's awesome.
About the history and how it came to be, and Easter eggs, and it was very well written. I like Jerry's voice and syntax.
I'm gonna get back to this question, Two Sheet.
Okay. Oh,
but
well,
my
I'll
wife
just
is
show
showing something here.
He sent 2 books. Oh, and in that Arcade Imperfect, he put us in the thanks. I was like, oh my gosh.
That was cool.
So I look forward to taking a look at these bad boys. The 8-bit book, 1981 to 1999X. The book of
the 8-bit book.
Oh, I thought this was in my other hand.
The book of the
book
game
of the game of the film.
That's an awesome title.
Awesome, thank you.
It's got Terminator and stuff in there. Really quick, Two Sheets asking, why don't I review Indian comics? So it's not that I don't want to, it's just the accessibility, and also if somebody wants to reach out to me to review a book, like I've had several Kickstarters reach out to me to do.
I ordered one and it never came. That was like in November last year.
And there's also that, like, it's not a very common. I know it's huge in India, and I would love to. It's just a matter of accessibility. And since we do physical books here, digital doesn't really, I can't show a digital book. I can show some of the artwork, but I like to show the build of the book on the channel. But yeah, if you can recommend some, leave them down. There he is. I've not received your votes yet. Whoa, we're getting called out. All right, we got you, man.
I'm sorry.
Spider-Man.
I can't remember Elsa's name.
New Warriors Volume 3. We'll get you Tigereyes, I promise.
Bonjour, dear friends. Hello, boys and girls. Look at all this cute emojis.
What's his first name?
Olivier?
I think that's pretty. That sounds good.
How are you gonna call me out?
Because that's the artist's first name.
I know.
Okay.
Yes, love it, Gabriel.
Thank you.
I'm gonna check out your company. I'm assuming it's online. Okay, I think Phantasy Star 1 through 4 would be up your alley, Melanie. Yeah, Omar really likes those games.
Dude, 4 was so awesome. 4 was like the most expensive game I bought at the time. It was $119.95 because it was like the biggest cartridge.
I haven't played a video game in a while, except for Mario World 3D, which
it was therapeutic.
That was stressful.
We played as a family. It's adorable. My youngest daughter and I play the same way, where we both yell at each other.
She's better than me.
We both yell at everybody because the family's not doing what we need them to do. My youngest daughter, Alicia, understands me.
What? We're not doing it on purpose. Why would it be like,
get good? Get good.
Your brother's the one that does it on purpose.
Oh, both of those morons.
He's like, here we go.
Never listen to me.
They're not morons. James, who here thinks it's time for Omar Tyler Blunt need to go to see a therapist and work on their problems with each other?
No.
They're each other's therapists. They're texting each other all the time.
Hey guys, any word on the Predator Omnibus release issues with Marvel? Nothing yet, but it has not been canceled. It's not a matter that the book was canceled. It's just going to be rescheduled for later. That's all I know so far. Hi, Omar. Ask Sir David Gabriel of a long shot and weapon. Dude, how did you... Okay, so I'm doing my top 10. I'm working on my top 10 gallery editions, and Weapon X, I've mentioned that on the show before, is definitely on there. And then, of course, Sir Arthur Adams. We're just siring everybody. Arthur Adams' long shot series. Greetings from Great White North, Omni. What's up, Travis? Got my first Moderna. Is that how you say it?
Moderna.
Yeah.
We need an Uncanny Melanie. Look, Astonishing Melanie talk pretty one day too. I need to wake up.
Okay, where's your coffee?
Up. Melanie could probably make a list of 10 Spidey Omnis for everything after JMS.
What's up, Corey Long?
I don't know. Buddy? That video was hard for me. Wait, did I? Oh, I already did this one.
Let me take over for a minute while you wake up. You wake up, okay? There you go. Let's see. I haven't opened my Phantasy Star collection for GBA yet. I still have the cartridge. This is from Sedane.
I was writing my school project report last night and ended up drawing Scrooge McDuck's Don Rosa style. Might send them to you guys via email later.
Yeah,
yes!
Please do.
Oh, and we've got Arthur's work to show.
Omar, have you or will you be reviewing American Gods? That's my favorite Neil Gaiman book. There is a comic adaptation.
I started that 3 times. Never finished.
Who doesn't like American?
I'm reading Loki. I'm on the 2nd book, The Testament of Loki by Johannes somebody. She wrote Chocolat. And I like it. It's an easy palate cleanser. It's enjoyable. I like Loki. I like this version of Loki. So I recommend that. It's not a comic.
All right.
Just let you know.
Mad Boy has a various thing to tell me. I need Impulse and Booster Gold to have a series together, and it'll be called Future Bros.
Nice.
I think there's already a series called Legion of Superheroes. But you throw Blue Beetle in there, Ted Kord, and I'm in, buddy, okay? I'm in there. I like that. Who wants the rights to the Indiana Jones comic? I don't know. All these licensing things like Star Wars and stuff, that I don't really know. That's up to lawyers that decide who owns the rights or what property belongs to who. And that's above my pay scale.
Okay, this is for you.
Omar, did you just call Travis Maxwell Travis Scott? Maybe. Did I? Go to Vincent. Because Vincent's already mapping stuff out. All right. Hulk the End, Volume 2, 77-87, Destruction. That was the other series. Giant Size 1, Marvel Adventure, Hulk versus Fing Fang Foom, Big Picture, Broken Worlds. I forgot about that. Future Imperfect, which is freaking awesome. Last Call, Maestro, and the War in Pax. Some good mapping. You get Dale Keown to draw a cover, I'm in.
New Spooky Channel. Hey, Melanie, have you read any Untold Tales of Spider-Man? I have not, but Spider-Man Blue, yes. Yes.
Untold Tales is awesome.
And it's a great book. Mm-hmm. The great and mighty Lord of the Dead Tree, known as Omar. Is Wolverine Jungle Adventures available nowadays? That's an awesome title.
I think it's part of the Omnibus Volume 2, and it's also collected in... hold on a second. Is it in... I think it's in Epic 2 or Inner Fury. No, not Inner Fury. Definitely not.
Yeah, it's a nice picture.
It's this one here.
Both. Who drew that?
That's Jim Lee. Also the cover to the Omnibus. Also the cover to the video game. That's Todd McFarlane.
Oh, okay. Man, that's great use.
But it's collected in this Omnibus right here. Omnibus, I'm sorry. It's collected in this Epic collection. Wolverine Jungle Adventure. Oh, I can't wait for it to have that Mike Mignola artwork in oversized format. Look at that. Oh, good choice. Good. This is a great book. I love this book. All right.
That's a good NMC fan art. Like I said, I love mail. You just write a letter, I'll write you back. And it reminds me of About Heroes, our podcast from like more than a decade ago.
Almost 2 decades.
And our my brother-in-law Tommy, he drew pictures for us. He drew me a Sailor Moon, but with like Death's Ankh and
that was me, thing. But that's okay. It's okay. I'm forgettable.
Man, I just need to leave the show. I'm not doing good.
No. It's just, it's okay, baby. I forget things all the time.
You also drew me as Kitty Pryde.
I drew you as Kitty Pryde.
It was really fun.
Hey, Omar and Melanie, you read Monsters yet? It was disturbing. Gonna be a decisive book. Thank you so much. Off My Shelves, who has a great channel you should check out. Mm-hmm. I haven't yet because I'm waiting for my copy to come in. So my copy was pre-ordered, so it hasn't come in yet. So hopefully it'll be here sometime soon. And that's why I'm waiting for my May haul or April haul. What month are we in? May. April haul. Omar, would you ever do a Map My Epic with Curtis? Yes, I would. I love Curtis. He's good people. Good morning from Orlando. Any word on why it's impossible to find a complete Witchblade? Yeah, so I've answered somebody that earlier about why those books are hard. Is Volume 1 hard to find too? I just heard the Kickstarter started. They shipped a little earlier.
Okay, you just got your bowl of kicks.
What's up, Greg Garloo?
Thank you, because I'm feeling like an idiot right now. So.
Baby, don't do that.
Either of you reading any manga titles lately?
Yeah. Manga is my palate cleanser.
Yes. And I filmed a Mermaid Saga review with Lydia, my daughter, and it'll be out next week. Because, guys, I think I need a new computer. I'm struggling with the Film Cut Pro on mine. Phew, Film Pro Cut. But anyway, it's taken a while, but I'm getting there. And what else what other manga did I read?
Asadora.
I'm reading Asadora Volume 2. Oh my gosh. It's going to be epic. I could tell. Oh, I wish I could talk about it, but I don't want to give spoilers.
So yeah, Yen Press and this are nice enough to send us manga, and we do overviews of some of the titles like twice a month for each of the publishers, and I love it because that's what I would do when I would read. Like if I'm reading something heavy or just something long, like I'm reading a lot of Batman or a lot of X-Men, the manga, because it's such a quick read most of the time, became my palate cleanser. Corey is asking if I read his last comment, and is it the one about the boys? Because I don't know yet. All I know is that it looks like that they do want to do it, but the official announcement might come closer to the release date of the actual third season of the show. If that's what you're asking about, Corey, let me know.
What's the next reading order? You got to get patrons to vote, right?
Yeah. Once I'm done with X-Men, I think X-Men's going to have 2 more parts. I know. Stay with me. and once I'm done with that, once I've filmed the last part 6, I'll let the patrons vote. It's going to be something it's going to be something short though. It's not going to be anything crazy. I'll do Superman when I get a couple more books. I'll put that up for our patrons to vote. So every month our patrons they decide what I do.
What tier is that to vote? Is it 1 or 5?
It's the $5 tier.
$5 tier to vote.
The $1 tier gives you old reader, new reader votes. Like you can vote on the book that we read on old reader, new reader. Right now, Maddie's reading on old reader, new reader once a month.
And also documentation.
Yeah, and the $1 tier is documentation.
Could you put the longer version, the uncut version of your X-Men reorder on Patreon?
I guess I could, but it's a lot of me cursing.
Sure. Because people
lot.
said they would like you to go on for 2 hours about it.
Or correcting myself on how to say.
You're saying the 2 hours is because you were messing up, not necessarily you didn't cut out any content.
No, I did. I did that too.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, you should.
Thank you, Promise One. Good morning, guys. I pre-ordered Incredible Hulk Pad Volume 3 and Annihilation Conquest DM. Is the DM cover different from what's being shown? I actually have the DM cover. Let me get it.
Okay, while you're doing that, New Spooky Channel, Omar and the Omniforce are Melanie and Astonishing Mentees. Which comic series are we getting first? I like the name.
Who's the artist? That's a big question.
Yeah,
this is the DM cover.
Your brother-in-law. Well, I dated both of you, so I guess I get you confused.
Okay, that's for the AMA. It's not for everybody to know.
I'm in love with every boy.
That story is way too complicated. All right, so this is the DM cover. Okay, we heard our kids screaming.
Okay, no, I think that was a happy scream.
Okay.
So you answered that question. Good. Super Squad D, this is Tyler Blunt. Hey, wondering where the best place to check out toy photography on Instagram is. And why is it spelled at SSD Toys?
Shameless plug. Shameless plug. Yeah, Super Squad D.
Because he's really good at it. So yes, if you're into toy photography, check it out.
That's what drives all the ladies crazy. He's going to go to the beach and take his Jawas with him.
Because he does taxes. He's taxes Tyler. And he's got to take a break from taxes and go to the beach afterwards. Is he really going to take his Jawas to the beach?
Of course he is.
That'd be a great...
Take pictures of Jawas on the desert. Well, Omar, what kind of documentation for Patreon in the $1 tier? Everything, the reading order, and then the... you know how I do the monthly solicitations? Like upcoming books coming out for the month of? I break it down week by week. And all that's written in the $1 tier. And you also get some behind the scenes footage too whenever we do it.
Hi, Lord Omar. Will you keep Action Comics along with the Superman during your reading order like Batman?
Yeah, I'll probably remember how I stuck to Batman and Detective. That's what I'll do. I'll do Action and Superman. And then sometimes you can't help it because there was the Triangle Years, right? And the Triangle Years had 4 titles: Superman, Man of Steel, Adventures, and Action. Woo! You ready for that? Melanie.
I am. I'm interested.
She had a really good idea to review the first one.
Yeah, it'll be a surprise. I'm interested. The end. Already judged all of the costumes. Let's see. Any recommendation on horror or dark comics? Yes, sir.
I actually did some hidden gems last year, but Melanie knows my favorite horror series.
I'll just get.
She's gonna get one, which is one of the greatest
comics
ever written. Seriously, and that is, I think this.
I can't get the vault because I'm gonna knock it down. Tales of the Crypt. EC, anything EC, right?
Mm-hmm. The EC archives are some of the best comic books ever written. Seriously, everybody should have that in their library. They're wonderful, and I know there's quite a difference like of opinion when it comes to the colors because they modernize some of the colors. I don't have an issue with them, but there are people that are purists, and I understand. There's also the black and white collections that you can try out, but I understand. It's wonderful. But I check out my segment. I did my top 10 horror omnibus, or I'm sorry, collected editions, and then I did 2 sets of hidden gems. And the hidden gem segment is taking a break this month, by the way. I'll bring it back next month because I'm focusing on the my most wanted omnis.
Thank you for the super sticker. I'm going to pretend it's one of the Hellfire Gala costumes. Wolverine in the one-piece penguin tuxedo suit.
What?
Isn't it a one piece? It looked like one piece to me. So Tyler's question goes along with.
Is that a Magnolia Usagi? That's awesome.
That is pretty.
Well, right now a lot of those are out of print, the hardcovers, but Dark Horse is doing a softcover trade paperback version of them coming out this week. Actually, it's the very first one, and they're thinking if sales of that do good, they'll keep going with that in that format. I love that series, and you can still find them, but when they go out of print, they get crazy because it's such a niche thing, right? It's horror, it's 50s horror. It's long before the comics code, so a lot of things it's what brought attention to the seduction of the innocent. So we do have a super chat, by the way. You missed.
Oh, the super sticker?
No.
Oh, right here. BJ Kicks.
What's up, buddy?
Thank you.
Making my 3rd cameo appearance on the show. First full appearance coming soon. That's right.
Question mark.
Yeah.
Question mark?
BJ Quick. BJ.
No, but the answer is yes.
Yes. No question mark. He's coming on the show.
Okay.
Question mark. And then go to Corey Long here in a second. But yes, BJ Kicks is coming on the show to join me for an episode. He's a great guy. Has a channel. Also does reviews of comics and collected editions, unboxing. So really like his voice. It's really nice and soothing. I agree with my boy Mad Dog. I wanted to let people know that Target has a buy one get 150% off sale right now. Corey thinks it ends today. So people that live in America take advantage of that. By the way, if you're trying to do the math, that's about 25% off.
Oh, Greg Garlow didn't announce that. You got to announce it. He's going to be
Greg Garlow doesn't want anybody shopping at Target. He's working there.
No, he tells us when things are on sale.
Look at Lionheart, man. Y'all
Omar,
asking these awesome questions.
Well, yeah, because he sent us awesome t-shirts. Omar, give me your top 5 Marvel hand-to-hand fighters like Wolverine and Captain America. This is a really good question.
All right, here we go. You ready, bruh? You ready? All right, here we go.
Say, bruh?
Bruh. I get that from Alicia. Alicia starts calling.
No.
She calls her friends bra, and I'm like, you just say bra? You're 9 years old. Quit calling people
bra.
No, she does.
No, I'm correcting you. It's bruh, not bra.
No, she says bra.
Bra.
I'm like,
well,
what?
Isn't it?
Like
okay,
boulder holders, bra, like that. Anyway, all right, you ready? Here we go. Wolverine, duh, come on, greatest fighter ever. Hand to hand, guts. Doesn't need a sword. He'd still take you down.
Marvel, dude.
Oh, Marvel. I was gonna say Ken from Fist of the North Star.
You were so excited.
I'm so ready for the Fist of the North Star hardcover. Okay, all right, let's do it.
Okay, you do it. I'm gonna show comments.
All right, who can fight real? Who's about Daredevil? Iron Fist. I can't believe I went with Iron Fist, but yes. Shang-Chi, depending on before or after the movie, how people are gonna pronounce his name. Wolverine. So who did I say? Daredevil, Iron Fist, Shang-Chi. That 3? That's 3 so far. Who's a good? Oh man. Power Man. I'll put Power Man up there. Doesn't, He can tussle. And honestly, Cap is a good choice. I mean, he throws a frisbee, but he's still a hand-to-hand combat.
Dupe.
Who said dupe? Max. Dupe.
There's Greg Garlow.
Oh, Psylocke. Psylocke. Elektra.
Yep. That's what Lantern said.
There you go. You got a few extras in there. Lantern Matt is correct. Electra she can tussle.
Arturo and Omar no Punisher. He's ex-Marine. Do you even near mint, bro?
Oh my gosh, I'm getting called out. Okay. He's ex-Marine. I forgot he can tussle with knives instead of guns. But I thought of Punisher. I think of guns. But then
that's a good question. Yeah, for the whole chat. Bucky O'Hare.
No, not Bucky O'Hare. Bucky.
What about Taskmaster?
Yeah, that's a good choice.
Who's this?
Patrick. Or Batroc. He's a Captain America villain. The French guy. He was in the movies and in the Falcon Winter Soldier series.
What's TF?
Transformers.
Oh.
I think. I don't know what TF.
Nick Fury.
Hi,
Arthur. All right. Arthur's on. Let me show. I picked my 5 favorite pictures that he sent.
Gio is calling me out for not picking. Go ahead, baby. I'm not picking an Inhuman.
Look at this. So I think
Dark Side. That's from the New 52.
I think you really like Dark Side, huh? And because here's another one. Oh, wait. I think I do recognize that one. I love it. Look how happy he is.
It's Kid Flash.
That's good. That captures the character. Batman in
it's
the rain.
He's so sad. Oh, it's a good.
Yeah.
That's a good Nightwing, buddy.
I picked that one for Omar.
I appreciate that.
So thank you so much. Arthur, he's working on his artwork every week, and we get to see his progression. It's really cool. What about Howard the Duck?
No. Omar, do you watch Ed Pisker and Jim Rugg's YouTube channel, Cartoonist Kayfabe? No, I've only seen a few episodes last year. They're great guys, very knowledgeable. And I just haven't, I think I've said this before, I just don't have the time to watch any more YouTube. So in the background, I always put something I've already seen when I'm editing, because with things like that, I like to pay attention. And actually, I need to email Ed back. We were supposed to get together on an episode and do a collab episode together. So I'll ask him back, talk about X-Men or something.
And also, yeah, I was interested and want to check it out, but yeah, just the same thing, time and I've been really busy. I've been slacking. I've got a full-time job. I've been slacking on like watching my friends' YouTube channels as well on comics that we befriended through this. However, I did interview DJ Kaufman, who is in charge of the North American. He's the North American team manager of Spread Shop, because he has his own YouTube channel and he's friends with KFAB. And a couple people talking about on the Discord through Patreon or Discord checked out his channel. He will go for hours just talking, DJ Kaufman, while doing his art. It's very soothing and relaxing. And I say he's got good advice and therapeutic. But also, while we're on the subject, I want to plug Spread Shop because let's see. Back up. After 2 more new designs are finalized, they weren't big enough. We're going to do a giveaway of some merchandise that they're going to send. So I'm really excited about that. We'll do it on a live chat or something like that. But I encourage you to check out Spread Shop. Whether, like, let's say you have a comic book store, some other company, you've got Wooden Magnets Company. It's fun just to put for free. You can upload your design and you can just order for yourself, or maybe you never know, somebody might pick up the merchandise as well. It kind of gives you pride. You're like, I've got my own merch. So that's at Spread Shop, and there's going to be a link in this description below.
Hey, Omar, how does the Judge Dredd reading? It goes well. I'm on volume 13 right now. I was told to stop by a wonderful subscriber because he's sending things my way that I should be reading in a certain order. Curious if you plan on checking the spin-offs, like I recommend Lawless by Abnett. No, I haven't heard of that, but I did get the Judge Anderson, the Sci-Fi Volume 1. Now it's the Trouble Finding Volume 2, but I don't know if he wants his name being said or not, but he told me just to wait until he's given me some books to do a huge reading order.
Thank you, Mario. What issues would a potential Hulk Omnibus by Peter David Volume 4 and 5 cover?
Normally, I'd be able to answer this, but I can't answer. All I can say is stay tuned. Volume 5, though, my boy Vincent's got you covered. Ralph Boner's the best. Gosh dang it. He's not. Omar, do you think Chip Zdarsky's best work will be his Daredevil run when he wraps it up? Here's something that Chris Claremont has taught me. Whenever I ask him what his favorite thing he's ever written was, he always answers with the story I haven't written yet. So I like to think that every writer still has that story left in them.
Wow, that's pretty deep.
Well, it's true, right? Why would you limit yourself to the things you've written in the past? So it's my favorite work that he's done, but doesn't mean that he's not going to write other things. We need an Inhumans omnibus. Yeah, Gio's here. He'll agree with that. Omar, pitch me an Omni to buy. I bought 3 Omnis last weekend during the live show. It gives me something to do while I listen. Dang, dude, you bought 3 Omnibus Roberto Rodriguez? All right, which ones did you buy, first of all? And then we can talk about where to go from there. Oh, Fraser's asking where would one start reading Judge Dredd? And I started from the beginning, which is something as a completist I have to do with Case Files Volume 1. But if you can find Case Files Volume 5, that will catch you up to speed. It introduces one of my favorite arcs and favorite characters. So actually, it's a return of my favorite characters. It's got gorgeous artwork in there. And that's Case File Volume 5. Released in America by IDW, but originally it's 2000 AD. I almost said Japan, but in the UK.
Japan!
Kamala Khan can have giant... Okay. Hi, Minties. Sorry I haven't been around in a while. It's okay, Christopher. Got to have you here. Glad to have you here. Omar, have you played the Batman Arkham games? The first one, dude.
Oh, it was so much fun. I want to play that again. Yeah. Critique Geek, Japan! Yeah, I wanted to put it in my video with Lydia, but it didn't fit. It was too intrusive.
Remember
when we had to fight so hard to get Pad Hulk Volume 1?
Yeah.
Good times.
That was my first call with David. I said... I told that story before. I said, why are we getting a Hulk Red? The story isn't even good, and we don't have a Peter David Hulk Omnibus Volume 1. He said, it's because Jeff Loeb is a good friend of mine. And I was like, yeah, okay. Yeah, fair enough. I wanted to, oh my gosh, I was so nervous in that phone call. But I did. I was like, if I'm never talk to this man again, at least I got in some things that I would love to see, like Peter David Hulk Omnibus.
There's always space for Japan, Melanie. I've already shared the file 3 times. I made a master file. I don't want to go back.
Have you read the 2? Not yet. I'm waiting for a collection, which is something that I do with Brubaker stuff. Like I have to have it in a collection. Corey Long, what's the chance of getting a Larry Hama G.I. Joe Omnibus? If it's published by IDW, strong, but they discontinued the hardcovers, so I don't know, man. Unless Marvel gets the rights back. That's who owns the rights right now, is IDW. What are the chances of getting a Zdarsky Omnibus anytime soon, or should I start collecting OHC? It'll be a while. We don't even have the solicitations for OHC 2 yet, but it'll be a while.
Have you read Love Sickness by Junji Ito? I think Lydia, because she likes it, that would be good for her to read it, and
you guys can review it, or I can review it
with your overview of the manga.
Mm-hmm.
She could put in her 2 cents, like I've done. What about Dazzler? Recommend Dazzler books or arcs?
Honestly, Dazzler is Dazzler gets a lot of love. It's not the biggest fan base, but she has a big fan base, which surprises me because I always think of Dazzler as a character in Uncanny X-Men. But honestly, her single issues those issues where she had her own ongoing series were pretty fun. And those are only available in Marvel Masterworks right now, though. There's only, I think, 2 volumes of that. Hopefully we'll get a Dazzler Omnibus one day. One day.
Hey, Omar, if you had a time machine that only worked for comics, which series would you relive reading for the first time in a while? This is a good question.
What an excellent question.
Is it your X-Men?
X-Men, probably. X-Men or like something like the Jeff Johns era of DC, like going from Flash to Green Lantern and then Infinite Crisis. Yeah, that era was so amazing. That's a good question. What about you, Sandman? Sandman's a good experience to have again. Oh,
yes.
Berserk. Like if I didn't know anything about Berserk going into Berserk for the first time, that would be What happens next? What? The eclipse? No way! How's he gonna get out? You know, I think that would be a good experience too. Great question.
Who currently owns Micronauts Comics rights?
IDW. Same people. No, they haven't released any classics either, so.
Oh, what about Starman?
Oh, man. I hate picking one series. You guys, you should have said pick 3. But thank you.
Top 5 Spidey.
It was a great question.
Top 5 Spidey omnis you want?
Sure. Spider-Man by David Michelinie and Bagley, which would map. I think it would be 2, honestly, to get everything in there, but that would complete the era between Spider-Man by Larson and Michelinie and the very first Clone Saga Volume 1. You would have to take out Maximum Carnage because that's already in Spider-Man versus Venom Omnibus. Of course, Amazing Spider-Man Volume 6. Of course. Spectacular Spider-Man Volume 1. Hasn't happened yet. Spider-Man 2099. And then last would probably be... I could do a top 10 of these, by the way. I thought often about that. Man, there's so many. I'd almost say web of just to get those classic issues in there. But probably the correct answer is the J.M. DeMatteis Spider-Man. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Lionheart. Thank you. Top 10 Marvel Omnis.
Top Marvel Omnis. These are his.
Oh, just top, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Savage She-Hulk, Road to Onslaught, Alpha Flight Volume 2, New Avengers Volume 2, Monica
Rambeau.
I agree with that one. Ghost Rider, Danny and Johnny.
Now you need an email. Remember, everybody that wants to enter this, it's the email. It's the marvelomnisecretballot@gmail.com. Again, I'll put it in the description of this video. That goes to Tigereyes. And I haven't voted myself. Who owns ROM? Pretty much, if you're going to ask me, it's more than likely IDW. IDW gets ROM. They have Godzilla. They have Micronauts, G.I. Joe, Transformers. Why hasn't IDW released ROM reprints? I think it has to do with how much of an intricate part he played in the whole Marvel era, like with other Marvel characters. So, do you all remember when Transformers came out with the collected editions, like the very first time, the IDW or the Marvel years, they did not include issue 3, which is the Spider-Man guest appearance, nor did they include issues with characters created by Marvel. They had to black out the characters. Then with the second printing of that era, the Transformers Classics, they actually got permission from Marvel to reprint the character of Spider-Man in them. And then was it Livewire, I think? And then they had the right to use Livewire, I think that was her name, in the Transformers comic. It's really weird.
Was David Gabriel in the chat?
Was he?
Early? Oh, did you notice Omar Dean? Are you messing with us?
He's a busy guy.
Can you trust Dean? Can you trust Dean?
I trust Dean. Dean's a good guy. He's never led me astray.
That's cool. Well, if you still are, hi, David.
Hey, David. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday.
Brian is asking for the email again.
Yep. It's the marvelomnisecretballot@gmail.com. And again, I'll put it in the description of the video when you're watching later.
Okay.
You can take that out.
There you go.
I got it.
I got it.
Okay. She's got it.
Oh, baby, she's got it. Dead serious he was.
Dead serious he was.
David is Omar in the suit.
Did you all drive him away?
Man, okay, well, I suppose that shows, like, I'm trying my best to get a good sampling of all of these comments and questions.
Look, she ignored David Gabriel.
So, I know, I didn't even see it.
You're going to text me like, what's up, man? Your wife can't highlight my messages?
You can't.
Circuit breaker.
You guys more important.
Thank you. My boy, look, my boy, always on top of it. Partworks comics reader. Circuit Breaker was the character's name. Thank you. And that's the Transformers character.
Oh, gotcha. Ken is asking, why are there so much fewer Superman omnis and absolutes compared to Batman and Wonder Woman?
Because DC. I know that sounds like a ridiculous answer, but I don't know. I think it still feels like they're new at this game and they don't know how to market these things. They don't know. And I've tried talk. You know, I've shared my thoughts with Hank, but he's no longer with the company, and they were thinking about doing some new things with these characters, but I don't know, honestly. I think a lot of it has to do with the mentality of how these big books are marketed. They don't know how to market it. Like, I mean, look at the way that Red Hood and the Outlaws has an omnibus, right? Red Hood and the Outlaws, and that's a series that a lot of people are hit and miss with. But I don't know. I wish I had an answer, but it feels like it's just the DC mentality of running this ship. Oh, he said he was the one that answered.
Said Howard the Duck,
and I said no. And then he left the chat.
Wait, okay.
This is what happens when my wife's clicking. I don't get time to read.
Click, clickety, click. Okay, let's. Before we get to the super chat, people are asking for this an explanation, please.
Okay. So,
and while you're doing that, I'm gonna blow my nose.
Okay. So the explanation is this is something that Tigereyes does every year, where you vote for the top 10 most wanted Marvel omnis. I do my own on my channel, right? Like I go, oh yeah, I want this omnibus to be made. Like I just mentioned, Spider-Man by David Michelinie and Bagley. And what you do is you email him your top 10 choices, and then they do a ballot. And this ends on Tuesday, so if you can get your email out to them, your top 10 choices for Marvel omnis is what they do. They do it every year, and then they go through the top 50. I think they choose the top 50 and how it was ranked. And then I'll announce them on the channel. I'll work with him on the channel. They do it on the Marvel Masterworks board. But here's the email. It's very exciting, because this is your all's choice. It's not Omar's choice. This is your all's choice as to what you would like.
What was that Nickelodeon thing? Kids vote, Kids Choice, Kids Choice Awards.
Hey, Omar and Melanie, you guys are amazing. Thank you, Omni Nation Comics, for the super chat. You guys are amazing. Hey, Omar, when is that advanced overview of Aliens Omnibus dropping? I'm hyped for that book. Probably not this coming week, but the following week. I'm excited to talk about it and do an overview of it, just to show off the artwork. It's beautiful. It's probably one of my do you have to do a top 10? I want one Omni dupe. Hey, it's David Gabriel here. Your favorite upcoming omnibus is canceled. Yes, yours. You're not David Gabriel.
Let's see.
Absolute Swamp Thing 3 is on IST, coming soon for late October. I think that's the right Sir John, mustard versus vinegar. Mustard. But every time I look at your picture, you don't see it full blown. You see I always think it's a football helmet from far away until I click on it and it's this guy bending over. Where's that from? Does my top 10 get rejected when it's just Doctor Strange volumes 1 through 10? No, this is your choice. What's up, Project Viking, my buddy? Just one Omni. Al, final answer. Please do not vote.
Oh, yeah. Did anybody say Al for hand-to-hand combat?
I'm sure James did. I'm sure James said hand-to-hand combat, Al. Hey, did you see that Lock and Key Sam? Yeah. So has that been delayed? Because that was announced early last year, and I thought it was delayed. Omar, Superman, Batman Omnibus Volume 1. Make your pitch since they are doing a Volume 2. Do you like the cartoons? Are you a fan of Batman, Superman Adventures, or the Batman animated series, or Justice League? That's what that comic felt like you're reading, like a big cartoon. Even though it tied a little, it is the first comic that mentions the new crisis, though, with Lex Luthor at the end going, "There's a crisis coming." But that's my pitch. It's beautiful artwork, man. You got Ed McGuinness, you got Carlos Pacheco. Oh man, and there's a heartbreaking story. I forgot about this. So Sam Loeb, Jeff Loeb's son, passed away of cancer at a very young age. And he wrote issue 20. Oh my gosh, was it 25? I still have it. And he was writing it, and in the middle of the writing it, he passed away. So a lot of writers and creators came in to write it, and it has different artists on it. That's collected in the omnibus. That wasn't collected in the absolute, I don't think.
Cognata said the first 2 issues for Lock and Key Sam already out.
Thank you. Michael Turner, who ended up passing away, also drew a couple pages in there. So you had that's a beautiful issue, and it's dedicated to, of course, Sam. Oh, and in the very ending of that, I don't know how I don't know how Jeff Loeb kept writing that story.
Carly's asking, did we ever figure out if Lock and Key will be hardcover or softcover?
It looks to be hardcover, and I did ask my contact at IDW, but he didn't get back to me yet.
Oops. Travis, Omar with the news of Thunderbolts Volume 2. What are your top 5 favorite Thunderbolts members?
Ooh. I don't want to spoil. All right, Citizen V. Songbird. Penance. Just kidding. I really liked Ghost in that series. Oh man, but Jeff Parker had some good issues too. Oh gosh. Crossbones. Oh man. What is her name? I can't reveal her real name because it will spoil the twist of Thunderbolts. What does she go by? It's off the top. I'll come back to it when I remember who it is.
Okay.
If you know what's in my head, please let me know.
I'm sure somebody will. Let's see. Hi from France, Omar. Do you know if the Harrow County LE reprints are canceled? I saw Tyler Crook on Twitter saying that the reprints were mistakes and they won't happen.
Oh, no, don't say that. Oh, gosh. I asked my contact and she said if enough pre-orders were interested, but I will ask again. Meteorite. Thank you.
Meteorite. Okay.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Oh. You're welcome, Arthur. Have a good day. Let me scroll up for another question. Any news on the third Justice League International Omnibus?
Nothing yet. Not in the catalog. Not yet.
Oh, did I miss a super chat? Or was that when I went to Omnibus?
It's Omni Nation, right?
No. Kevin
It's
Barry.
Kevin. Much love to y'all, Omar. Have there ever been rumors of a Batman Adventures Omni? For my money, that's some of the best Batman ever.
There it is.
P.S. Danny Catch Forever. My man knows what's up.
Thank you for the super chat.
I haven't heard anything about a Batman Adventures Omni. I would love that, and a Batman Beyond Omnibus, honestly. Those would be awesome. Yeah, I like that. That's a good answer. Songbird, Citizen V, Carla, Zemo, Meteorite. Yeah. There's so many great characters. Scarlet Witch behind you. It is. It's a Bishoujo.
I thought it'd be appropriate to put her up for the House of M review. And focus in. All right. Anyway, she's purty.
She is purty.
Any news on the FF Volume 2?
John Byrne or Hickman or the classic? None of the above so far. Can you hand me those books, baby? I want to make sure, I know how to pronounce this. So these finally figured out who these came from. These came from Derek Ballman.
Oh.
This is very awesome. So I wanted to give credit where credit, but I always like to ask ahead of time. Some people don't like to be, some people like to remain anonymous, but this guy, he said it was really cool. So thank you so much, Derek. That's what these Kickstarter books came from. By the way, it's a good time to remind everybody to hit the like button. Please, if you're watching this stream, please.
Did you answer any news on Fantastic Four?
Did I do any news?
No, did you answer?
No. Any news on a FF volume by Byrne? Nothing yet.
I enjoy Castlevania.
Oh gosh, yeah.
It made me play which game?
Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, that was so much fun. I didn't want it to end. Oh.
I think it's on its last season too. Oh, David said he'll come back on. He said he would.
Okay.
Y'all make him feel at home. They'll be asking him 35,000 questions.
Okay, Howard the Duck is a master of quack foo.
Little did we know that M in House of M actually stood for Minties.
Oh, wait, no. Somebody said House of Melanie. I'm like, yeah, but I don't want to be associated with the story.
It's House of Marvel.
I think I did a fair review because there were some things that were like really cool in it, or pretty, or you know what I'm saying.
It's a beautiful book.
So that's why I named it The Good, the Bad, and the House of Man. I did both. Good and bad things. Yeah. Hey
Omar, is the I will ask. I don't know yet. Like I said, I didn't even know it was in hardcover. I couldn't even tell if it was hardcover or softcover because they consider compendium softcover over there at IDW. So,
have you read Nottingham?
No, I have not. I haven't. Is it good? No more Minties.
No.
Whose house? What? Melanie's house. No more Epic Collection. No, guys. We need Epic Collections, please. I love them. They're my fill-ins. Omar, thank you so much for the super chat, honey. When can we expect the King Conan Omnibus? Hopefully soon. That would be awesome. We've got all his other properties, right? We've had Cole, we've had Solomon Kane, and we've got Conan, and I hope Conan keeps selling. Other people like, oh, Conan and another omnibus, but I'm like, yes, more Conan. I know I'm not alone. There's several people that love Conan. It's just, I hope they keep going. I haven't seen any. Get a little worried when I don't. Now I'm starting to sound like you all when I don't see a volume 7 yet. So hopefully volume 6 sold well enough that we'll get more and more. Wanda said no, and again, thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, thank you.
If Wanda said no more Omnis, I'd save so much money. No, man, we gotta have Omnis, please.
I think you have read Esther of Pan.
Not yet.
Oh, you haven't.
It's in my read pile.
Okay. All of Conan.
Yeah, I know I'm not alone. I knew you got some of y'all like Conan, but some of you are all no more Conan. Omar, I'm thankful that you have cultivated a relationship with Marvel, giving the fans a voice. Thank you. I'm very humbled by it. Honestly, it's wonderful. It's Melanie calls me the voice of the masses, which is really sweet.
Yeah, I made a business card signature for her email, and then my brother-in-law said it was unprofessional because it wasn't a headshot. I was like, dang nabbit.
And that's what she said, dag nabbit. She's an old lady, apparently. Out of context, but you are really good at lives. It's a hard talent to have.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much. I thought you meant lives, like living our life. I'm pretty good at it. I've been at it for 43 years. Not bad.
You're good at it.
I think I've gotten pretty good at.
You're good at not giving up.
I remember somebody complimenting me. My buddy.
That's what you have to do with a channel.
Yeah, I had a friend of mine. Well, I'm not gonna reveal his name, but he tried to do a live chat, and he was like, "I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you keep going without a moment of silence, like, because it's difficult." He was having a difficult time with.
Yeah.
How do you keep a stream going without not saying anything?
Two people. See, that's what, because we bounce off of each other. When you leave, I'm like,
it is easier, but I never had a problem because the chat interacts with me.
Right. I think, wait, New Spooky Channel.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is really key. Like, we get to know you, right? And we're just talking, you were wanting, let me
look, here's a question. Chances of a Defenders Omnibus Volume 2?
We're not.
Yes, to Defenders 2. Like, y'all heard it?
You did that on purpose.
Yes, I did. Look, that's David saying yes to Defenders Omnibus 2.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't even have to put on a suit.
Oh, cool.
Where'd you hear it first? From David Gabriel, not Near Me Condition. We're just the messenger.
I wish we could. Oh, wait. No.
You're going to ask David the super chat?
What? No. I'm going to have fun. I did finish volume 1. Oh, I can't. Wait, if I focus in on.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get the Yes Defenders 2 bigger. It doesn't work.
No. It focuses the camera on us.
I finished volume 1 and I've got it on the bookshelf. I'm like, I need to put it in with a video. I really appreciate it because that is really good. And New Spooky Channel, I did unlock the Upside Down Castle. I was so grateful there was more. But even after that, I was like, I want more. Did I cheat? Did I cheat on that?
Hi, David Gabriel. That's what people are saying. And yeah, it's good to have you here, David, even if it's for a little while. Yep, David came in here with confirmation for Defenders 2.
Wait, awesome to hear. How awesome to hear, David. How about Silver Surfer 2?
That's how I get treated. People are always like, Omar, I love your channel. When is this coming out? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I love the compliment first, And sometimes the compliment is very quick, like, yeah, you're great. Hey, do you know anything about this?
Oh no,
dude, I had a.
They mean it.
I know. Yeah, David is suit blocking Omar.
Chanda Sook said, "How did Omar type that without touching the keyboard? Because you're David."
Because I'm not David Gabriel. One day I'll get him on the show if he can. That'd be great. Hey Omar, I just ordered Thunderbolts Volume 1. Congratulations. Now you have a Volume 2 to match up with that Volume 1.
Like
and
possibly Sonic Boom.
Hopefully a
Sonic
Volume
Boom.
3 one day. Someone who is a mod for a few streamers, it helps with live streaming if you have a big mouth. Like physically?
What? Thanks for the reprint list. He's thanking you guys.
Oh, look at that. That's David Gabriel. Where's the David Gabriel Omnibus Volume 1? Would that be called, that's the All-Star Squadron Volume 1, which I need to make happen because that was the deal. He would only give me a New Warriors Omnibus Volume 2 if I made an All-Star Squadron Volume 1 happen. I need to get working on that physically.
Great Garler says, "Thank you for making me spend money. And Eclipse is saying thank you. And Andrew saying thank you.
Thank you. Bold. Like words in comics.
Oh,
Bold.
okay. Got you. No, thank you. That was a good angle. Go back. What was it?
It was on my chest. Yeah, that was a good angle. That's right. That was a good angle.
Can we get an omnibus for Spectacular Spider-Man?
Oh, boy. Here we go. Here's all the I hope y'all realize I'm still here answering questions.
Oh, sure. What about, hey, Omar, you're great. What's your shoe size?
10 and a half.
I thought it was 10.
10 and a half.
Look, this is an IDW question. Will IDW release Last Roman on a hardcover?
Probably. It's Last
Roman. I want to say Ronin.
Ronin. It is. Okay. It is. Yes, absolutely they will. And it might be part of the IDW hardcovers, the TMNT. Really great insight for reprints. We're working lots into 2022. They are.
That's awesome.
It's really cool to see like some of the things that they're working on. And now, David, I meant to text you this, but you did see all the trailers and announcements to all the movies. Like we finally have dates for, like Thor, Love and Thunder, and Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Meant to text you that. I know you know. He plays a big part in the movies.
Torsten's saying reprint list number 21 has
complete list. I have the list all the way to 128.
Wait, and Evan says, can David get the CE to make another season of Smallville? Oh, brother.
Now there's a good one. At David Gabriel. Hope your day is going well.
By the way.
Look, he's not asking for anything. Smart.
And Brian says, seriously, thank you. Okay, David only saw 20.
I mean, I can send the whole list, but do you really want to see the Marvel now? Like, four people wanted that.
It just might be interesting for him just to be like,
okay, I can send the whole list. He's a busy guy. I don't want to send him 128. Like, how it's ranked.
I don't remember how many. It's just fun to read through. And
look, CNSS
not to do anything with the information.
CNSS is asking for a no. See?
Okay, never mind.
He's a busy guy, man. Top 20. That's asking for too much. Last year I sent top 10.
Just saying, I want to thank David and Marvel for reprinting old omnis and continuing to print new ones.
Yeah, absolutely. Very, very, very grateful for that.
And thankful for the Star Wars omnis you've been giving us lately. Hey, Omar, just received my Uncanny X-Men Volume 1. Are the rest of the volumes out of print?
Volume 2 is out of print right now. 3 I know you could still get through Amazon at least. 4, I'm not sure. I haven't looked. And it changes all the time. I'm sure David has enough spreadsheets.
Yeah,
next time we'll send him some graphs. I like graphs. Ooh, that's easier to read. I can look at bar graphs, so much easier than words.
Okay, look.
Hello, Omar.
A is asking you this question. Is there any news regarding the 5th complete collection of Hick Avengers?
I'm sure. I forgot to ask for the upcoming Epic collections too for the first quarter and complete collections. So I'll ask that.
Okay. Regarding the tweet from Tyler Crook on the Harrow County reprints, he clarified later that he was mistaken. They are indeed coming back. Okay, good.
Yeah, I thought that they were coming because she told me that as long as there's enough pre-orders in, no Monsters Omnis planned right now.
Okay. This is a good question for David. What's your most wanted Omni?
I know the answer. Go to D-Rock.
Okay.
Omar, do you think 10 years from now, Marvel will still be releasing reprinting from the Epic line like they are the MMW? Yeah, I think so. That's a very popular line, and they're selling well. And I think more and more, you're always going to have collectors, and collectors always want the omnibus editions or the oversized hardcovers. And some just want the omnibus editions. But you're always going to get readers out of some of those collectors, and they're going to want what happens next in a collected edition. And that's where I think the Epic collections come great. Best thing they did was release the very first Epic, which was it was the Iron Man, The Enemy Within. And it so happened that it was, if you had the Iron Man by David Michelinie, Bob Layton, you would get this Epic collection to keep going. To keep reading that story. No statues, please.
Somebody mentioned GoFundMe for a statue for David.
Oh, a statue of David? But David, you could be like Conan or that Loki cover that Matt Brooks drew.
Oh yeah,
that would be an awesome statue, man.
Is this a nod to Omni?
Yeah, this is the Fastball Special. This came from my buddy Lionheart. Yeah. Really good dude. And Melanie's did too.
I like upside down Spider-Man shirts. Hit the smash button.
Thank you, Christopher.
Sugar Man.
Punisher by Greg Rucker. You didn't even super chat. Don't highlight that, man.
Hush.
Sugar Man's a good guy.
Thank you for listening, fans.
We like to be classy here and call it the distinguished competition, as Stanley would say.
No statues, monuments only. I need to bum it.
Okay, baby. I'll take care of it. Omar, how much is better Transformers Phase 2 than 1? Phase 1 is killing me, bro. Bro, I'm halfway done through Volume 4, and wow. Like, killing you in a good way or killing you in a bad way? Because I think when it gets to All Hell Megatron, it gets awesome, dude. And then Last Stand of the Wreckers. Look, my daughter's upstairs yelling. She loves that. Last Stand of the Wreckers is amazing. And then when you get to Phase 2, is a lot. The tone is more like Last Stand of the Wreckers when you get to Phase 2. So keep on trucking, man. I promise it's worth it. You can't appreciate the good stories without going through the bad ones. That's what I try to teach my kids. That's why we watch Dragon Ball Z, not the Dragon Ball Z abridged or whatever the edited one is. David Gabriel, my pre-order for War of the Kings or War of the Realms. What did Dean say? Sir, at David Gabriel, we need a Jason Thor omnibus before the movie, sir. I think he knows that. I think he was in the chat when he said, yeah, well, that will come sometime. If Marvel keeps printing omnis, I will buy all of them. I love that, Joe. I'm sure they love hearing that, buddy. Mel and Omar, are there any literary works? Where's my wife when I need her? Works you would like to see adapted as comics? Redwall, for me. I love Little Mice with Swords. Melanie would probably say a Wrinkle in Time series, but we'll ask her when she gets back. That's a great question. Yes, the Hellfire Red Gala edition, the red carpet edition, will contain everything. And then I saw that the trade paperback only contains the 4 issues. Yeah, and the trade paperback only contains the 4 issues without the extras. Literary, thanks. Yeah, that's how I say it. Literary. Redwall, right? That's why I was a big fan of like Mouse Guard, and I was a big fan of Mice Templar, or Scurry, which was a Kickstarter. Love those books. James, I don't think anybody has asked for this, so I have to highlight this. David Gabriel, can you look into making the collected editions of the Marvel What The series, 1998 to 1993? It was only released in single issues. Look, now people are typing in all caps. We need an omnibus post Ben Riley, please, and thank you, and more Silver Age omnibus volume 1s. You got to make sure you buy the Silver Age volume 1s of the reprinting, though. That's how these things happen. Project Viking had a really good question. Like, what literary work would you like to see made into a comic?
I thought I heard literary. The word literary.
She came running when she heard literary. English major over here.
Closing the windows. Let me get back to you.
Really? I went
Well,
with
To Kill a Mockingbird already does have
they have a manga
a comic.
adaptation too, don't they?
It's not. Oh, do they? I
Thought
don't
they
know.
did.
But I do have the comic version. I started reading it, but I had recently read the actual book, so I was like, I'll wait till later till it's gone out of my head or whatever. That's a really good question. I'll have to think about it.
It's a great movie. Gregory.
Oh my gosh, yes, Gregory Peck
Gregory
is so
Peck
hot.
Is
I have
okay. Whoa,
like
that's
a
not
mini
where I was going with that.
A mini poster of Gregory Peck on my classroom wall. Oh, he's so hot because he's got morals. He's like the perfect man.
Morals are overrated,
and that's what you said. And I was like, I married somebody that said that.
You did marry somebody who said that. Ben Reilly. Now y'all got David thinking. Wait a minute.
Warhorse. I don't know what that is.
David, wait till I do my list. Spider-Man 2099, man.
I didn't mean Gregory Peck was the perfect man. I meant his character Atticus. Atticus Finch is the perfect man.
He was an awesome
Even before
character.
I saw the movie, right, and saw Gregory Peck. Whew, I had a crush on Atticus Finch. Man.
You did. And he was awesome.
Morals are hot. Seriously.
He's asking. Morals are hot?
Well, and I'm answering. Morals are hot. Seriously.
Depends on the character, right? Good men are boring.
All right, so what? I got a good mix of both in you.
Yeah, sometimes I'm good.
Sometimes
I get frustrated with the plumbing in the house.
Sometimes you're an a-hole.
Whoa, hey now, there's kids watching. What? The A doesn't stand for France.
What?
The Michelini and Bagley omnibus is a good idea. Just saying. You remember me? Said that? Yeah, remember I said that. Mad Fraction Iron Man is my most wanted omnibus of all time. Not like everybody's like forgetting I'm here. Like, David, what about Ben Omnibus?
No. Oh, sorry. We're having two conversations. Not Ghost Set of Watchmen. I didn't read that. That is not what she wanted to publish. I refused to read it. I boycotted. That was invading her privacy. If she didn't want to publish, then don't publish it after she dies. That was just getting to the story of To Kill a Mockingbird. You got to write out a rough draft. Oh.
You sound like an old lady, man.
I did that on purpose.
Oh, thanks, Martin. Much love back to you. Look.
He's only bad when he's drunk? No. You're an awesome hole.
Look, now people are like David Gabriel, Mark Grunwald, Captain America, Omnibus, ? Daredevil by Innocenti.
By D-Rock.
Be good, D-Rock. They're releasing Howard the Duck on 4K Blue. No. Yeah, Hayden told me. What? It's a steel book in overseas through Zavvi. And I thought of David. I meant to message him. I'm like, but I don't know if David has a Blu-ray player and he wants a physical copy of it.
Crap, Grunwald, great idea.
Look, y'all giving David ideas. He's gonna write this stuff down and then forget about it. House of M. Remember that one? Omar.
People want the Omni.
Amy, can you get the rights for Astro City and put it out Omni stuff? Now we're just asking him to go and buy rights because they're so easy. Like he's gonna go up to the street vendor. Hey, you got that Astro City? You got the copyrights to Astro City? So me and Kurt Busiek can do an omnibus. Omar, this is directed at you.
Oh, right. There you go.
All right. What do you got? I like your What If Hulk Had Killed Wolverine. I've always loved that cover. Omar, this is directed at you. Life and Times of Scrooge McDuck reprint. And not that expensive limited edition, though. Yes, I think that's something that Fantagraphics wants to stay in evergreen. Will remain in print. But I had to pre-order that limited edition. It's gorgeous. It's huge. What is wrong with me? Where am I going to put that?
Next year. Why don't you wait till next year when we hopefully buy a house?
You'll be gone by then. FOMO.
Oh, okay. Well, get a storage shed. I don't know.
Buy your own house. Omar, any hope for an Alpha Flight epic line? Maybe. Yeah.
Superior Spider-Man, Gambit, X-Factor Investigation.
Oh, yeah. Man, can y'all wait until I do my top 10? Y'all are taking all my good ones. That's okay. Look, that divine is like, wait, David's in the chat. Right. Books of Doom report.
Look. Ibsy's changing the
all right, Moral Ibsy. What's everybody reading this weekend?
Thank you for the super chat. What's everyone reading this weekend? I don't think I'll do much reading this weekend.
Blasphemy.
I mean, maybe tomorrow evening.
It's
like
fine.
I said, I'm enjoying my Loki, the Testament of Loki book. It's not a comic.
She reads books without pictures. Nerd.
I'm enjoying that.
I'm just kidding, baby.
If I have time on Mother's Day.
Oh, it is.
Shut up. We have already established you didn't forget.
I haven't forgotten. I'm reading Aliens. I'm loving it so far. It's so good. And I started reading a little bit of Annihilation Conquest for my video tomorrow. But that's a book I've read often and I've read that so many times. So glad it's getting reprinted. I've been shocked by the omnis in the past 6 months. Like literally, the Static Shock.
Superhero Static Shock.
That's the wrong company. What is wrong with
I
you?
don't care. It's a song.
Look at that. We need
Chris
Wonder Man
is
and
reading
Dr.
JoJo Part 1.
David, are you asking yourself, or is somebody make an account called David Gabriel to ask? We need Wonder Man and Dr. Doom omnis. Now this is going to get confusing.
Yeah, David, ask for what you want, right?
He wants All-Star Squadron. Thor film is a great time for more Thor omnis and reprints. Look at that. You all heard it from David first. I'm reading Criminal 1, slept on it, and boy, wasn't it good? It's so addicting. So addictive, man.
It just doesn't appeal to me. That's your kind of book.
It's okay. Reading New Warriors Omni. Oh, so happy to hear that.
Is there anybody with morals in Criminal?
Yeah, there's some good people in Criminal. Like 1 or 2. They usually get killed. Oh, reading Usagi Yojimbo's Saga, Volume 9. What's up, Dean's Vlog? Sorry, not Vlog. I sound like an old man reading that. Wait, Howard the Duck Omni is getting reprinted? No, we're getting the Howard the Duck by Chip Zdarsky Omnibus coming out. We need a Galactus Omni.
Something else I need to read.
Spidey versus Omni reprint, even though Omar hated that. Wait a minute. Now quit putting words in my mouth. I didn't hate it.
What? You didn't enjoy it?
Did I say that? Maybe. No, I didn't enjoy
my favorite superhero and my favorite villain.
Oh boy, thanks, Cloudy. You see when you started with me and the wife, and now David's gonna text me. You hated that book? It's because Maximum Carnage is in there, and it double dipped a little bit.
Okay. See, I'm thinking of
I get it because it is from a character's perspective, like it is a chronological order of just the character Venom. But some of those stories were already collected in the Spider-Man by David Michelinie and Tom McFarlane omnibus. But I get it. If you were just interested in Venom, you would like to know where the suit came from originally and how it all happened. So that's why it's all included in there. But it's the only place you can get the Maximum Carnage in oversized format. Omar, plumbing sucks. I know, dude. That's when it's good to have a friend, family, and beer around. Yep. There's a family friend, man. Tim Drake reading guide. Maybe that will happen.
The shirt he was wearing, not this one. He burned 2 holes in it.
Oh, yeah.
From the liquid fire dripping from the ceiling.
Because it's acid.
I know. I'm so glad you're okay.
I was trying to turn into a superhero.
Hey, I got a question for David.
Oh, my God.
Can we make hashtag Spring of Spider-Man a thing?
He's checked out. He's like, quit asking me for hashtags.
Tyler thought of it. It's the Spring of Spider-Man. We're the only ones with the hashtags on our videos, me and Tyler. And why do I have more than Tyler?
No,
I've decided.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to do hashtag Summer of Harley Quinn. Wait, don't listen to that, David. That's what I'm going to do. It doesn't have alliteration, but I don't care. Harley Quinn.
Okay, you heard it here first.
I only read one. Okay.
Melanie is funny.
Melanie.
Don't encourage her. All right. A Week in Geekdom. My buddy at Week in Geekdom, this is Gio, has one of the best YouTube channels out there.
He's the smartest man. I'm plugging you in my Mermaid Saga review.
Smartest man on YouTube. He talked pretty all day.
He does talk pretty.
Okay. Summer's around the corner. Can we get a Marvel swimsuit special, deluxe original?
Oh, there you go.
Oversized hardcover. Dude, just ask for an omnibus. Omnibus or go home, remember? Oh my gosh. Me and Peter M talked about that because there's enough cake in there for everybody. There's plenty of dudes. There's plenty of ladies. There's plenty of animals. Like, I don't think Rocket's in there, but, furries. There's plenty in there for everybody.
Hash Brown. Harley Quinn is overrated, so I'm going to find out.
I kind of agree with that.
I was thinking that, but all of a sudden, I want to read it. I don't know.
Thing by John Byrne. That's from David Gabriel.
What's
that? I don't know. It might be an answer to somebody that was asking, but I just figured.
Thing in like the Marvel swimsuit thing?
No, what? No. Yeah, he is in the Marvel swimsuit, but he had a series by John Byrne. It's classic series.
I was making a joke.
I'm sorry, it went over my head.
Hashtag Omar made me do it. Must trend forevermore.
I saw that with New Warriors. My buddy Mad Dog started that hashtag movement of like Omar made me do it. And I'm like, yeah, you'll thank me for it later. How many? Go ahead, baby.
How many omnis do you think a Dan Slott Spider-Man would be?
That's a lot, man. Because, see, I know people want Spider-Man by Dan Slott, but as a completist, I'm like, you have to start with Brand New Day. It follows eventually right after the JMS Volume 2. Because if you start with just Dan Slott, that's not until Big Time. And that skips such a big era. I would, Brand New Day would be the way to go. And even though the stories are ups and downs, but you have multi-talent in there. You have Mark Waid, Dan Slott, Bob Gale, and you have so many great artists. I don't know.
Rebel
David said he can't figure out how to answer folks directly. That's why I'm highlighting your replies. I got you.
That's adorable. Okay. Oh, you're explaining.
Yeah.
Rebel by Design, I gave you the alliteration, Melanie. Summer of Sirens. Oh, and then I wouldn't have to limit myself to just Harley Quinn. And Hayden said they could give me some suggestions. Okay, all right, there you go. Thank you. And New Spooky Channel, thank you for the encouragement.
I thought that said no more Melanie videos.
Well, I'd still say thank you for the encouragement. It made me work even harder. Yeah, I do. I've got a full-time job, so it
she helps a ton on this channel.
It every bit of downtime I'm actually at my job, I'm editing a video. That's probably why it takes me forever, because then I forget where I'm at when I get to it again during the day.
I'm serious. This she's the greatest addition to this channel. Like, was having my wife come on, because she's
we did it for marriage reasons, right? To share something together.
Yeah.
And now
it's become therapeutic.
Really enjoy it.
Yeah. It's become therapeutic.
And hard. Whew.
Yeah.
Yes, I want to do more videos with Tyler. Man, he'll just do a random video too.
That guy is all over the place. I love him though. I thought I started Omar made me do it.
I need a topic though.
You may have.
He does say.
I just know that Mad Dog started and then it got caught. My Spider-Man by Dan Slott coming soon.
Somebody just mentioned Summer Heat with Harley. Yes, thank you.
Y'all are spicing that title up. I like it. David Gabriel, we need Fatal Attractions Omnibus. That is all. Dean. That's so sweet. I can be sometimes. More after-hour videos with Tyler. I love that guy. He's all over the place, though. I'm going to need proof of this. If this is David, I will give you a list of titles, and you will have to solicit one. Okay? I don't think that's how it works.
That would be really interesting to prove himself that it is him, that he would go through all that work for you, Rebel by Design.
But on it, I can see that because I remember when he reached out to me, and I think I've shared this with him before. I know I've shared it with the channel that I was in such disbelief that I was like, okay, there's no way this is the real, vice president of sales and marketing at Marvel. There's no way. Somebody's messing with me hard. But then I was like, no, he actually knows these things and these terms and these people. It's got to be him, unless this guy did a lot of research.
These terms and people.
And then it wasn't real to me until I got that first copy of Red Hulk Omnibus, the advanced copy. And I'm like, it's real. And I remember shedding a tear and I texted you. And I'm like, it's real. He is a real person. Or this guy just printed this book by himself and really trying to mess with me. Ooh, Project Aco.
I completely forgot. This is how busy I am. For Watch It Chat, that would be fun. Okay, I need to get on that.
Look. He learned at Rebel.
Yeah, you did it.
Yeah, that works. Yeah. Great reveals this week.
When just mentioned Lionheart mentioned earlier Omni Bros, but they also Omni Bros. It was fun and it was so different. I was like, this is way more chill. I'm not having to think about 5 things at once, which is fun. This is fun. Yeah, it's fun. I'm just saying, I was like, wow, let's just relax it. I'm not saying one's better than the other.
You better not.
I'm not.
Omar, can you do a review of Heavy Metal magazine? When that was my childhood. Those were the magazines I snuck into under my bed to keep away from my mom when she did the cleanup of
Did she ever find it?
Yes. and we had a talk, and it was such an awkward talk for a 12-year-old. You see, there's art behind the nudity. Like, yeah. Oh, you know, me and my mom, like, explaining to her why these women are not fully clothed, and I'm like, there's a story. Please don't throw my heavy metal.
You believed until you were 20-something that eating candy before dinner makes worms in your stomach.
It's my mom lying to me. Look, Luke Cage, another good idea. You guys are giving David Gabriel so many ideas. I used to hide heavy metal magazines under my bed too, right? What most kids did. Most kids my age. We used to swap them too at school. Oh, and I would get so many of those kids in Catholic school in trouble. So many of those.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because they weren't supposed to have anything like that. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Now they would get in trouble. I'd get a whooping from my dad, but that was it. And then my dad would be like, you know, I'm just doing this for your mom's sake. Like, I'm okay with you.
I wonder how I would react if we had a son. Not that I might not be sexist, of course, you know, the girls can. Oh, wait, yes, okay. If the girls did, okay, yeah. And now I get
those are my babies.
Now I get the mom thing. Yeah,
that's when your dad and mom thing click in. No, wait a minute, that's my babies.
Don't grow up that fast. Don't grow up that fast. That's what it's about. Okay,
yeah, keeping your kids innocent as long as possible.
90s.
Omar made me do a 90s edition. I love it. David Gabriel. I think CNSS has been asking for a while. One day. Can we get a Gambit Omnibus? I will pay you directly. Ringmaster's asking for John Byrne Volume 1 and 2. I think Volume 2 made it to our top 20 as far as reprints for the FF.
AMA started early, Torsten. Okay, so AMA, the Ask Me Anything, is $7.77 tier on Patreon. And you get all this stuff, you know, from the other previous tiers as well.
It's a lot of fun.
Which one is winning, or does one already win? You
I think
vote
it's the
on
16th.
the time. Yes, we want to give people in different time zones the chance, you know, to join live. And if you're in the $5 tier, you can watch the recording of it. And it's a lot of fun. So I'm just going to put it out there. I will join too. So if you don't want to pay $7.77 because you watch us Omar and not me,
don't say
no, but well, some people like other people better. I'm not offended.
Whoa, okay.
But I'm just to throw it out there.
You're being really hard on yourself today.
No, it's Ask Me Anything Omar and Melanie. I'm just saying, okay. Like, for example, on what's that? Game Theory. The other people would do videos as well, but I didn't watch them because they didn't interest me, right? No offense. They interest a lot of other people.
Maybe they don't, I don't interest them and you interest them. You ever think about that?
Well, no, they paid first for the Ask Me Anything. Anyway,
it's on May 16th at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this month.
Okay, sorry. So that's May 16th, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be awesome. We need to get mimosas.
I still don't know how to make that stuff. But more power to people that drink that stuff.
Yeah.
So May 16th at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when it is.
So is that not this Sunday, but next Sunday, right?
Next Sunday, yeah. And Omar made me do it 90s edition.
It's next Sunday.
I like both.
Oh, good.
Thanks.
I really wasn't putting me down.
You're really hard on yourself.
No, I wasn't putting me down. I'm trying to be transparent with the product that you will receive.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just OJ plus champagne.
Keenan is asking, are they ready to announce the X-Men Hick Omnibus yet? It's coming. And tune in on Wednesday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be looking at the advanced look at the collected edition solicitations for August. That's true.
I'm sorry, going back to the AMA, I remind you of stories to tell.
You do? You keep me in check. Keep me in check.
And thank you, Josh. The only reason Josh watches the channel is the manga collection, and you going, I get most of this in the divorce.
Oh, that's right. When we
that
did
was
that
a long time ago.
We need to do an updated tour.
Yeah.
Hopefully, when all the plumbing is completely fixed.
Been no permanent cranberry because it's 12.
Ooh, that's early
for us.
Hey Omar, have you jumped into Promethean, Absolute Promethean yet? there any cool extras? I missed out on those. I'll be doing an overview of all of those. Well, a couple of them, all three, and compared to the deluxe edition.
Thank you, Josh.
There's my buddy Josh.
And I'm sorry, thank you, John.
That's my buddy.
Hey, hi, Josh.
Well, you're talking to the right guy because David Gabriel's in the chat. I thirst for Venom Omni.
You should say we. You and your symbiote.
Yeah.
Look, James has got it. That's actually the
Mark.
That's the right emojis for the.
I love all my subscribers equally. You guys are all great, but Mark Zimmer stands above the rest sometimes because he comes from an older generation. He still puts up with me, and I like that.
He stands above me.
Like I think
your eyes.
Yeah, you know.
That would be really
Mark,
weird.
Mark Zimmer,
really
he's a great
weird.
guy. He was having trouble like trying to get into the Patreon AMA, and even after my silly stories, he's still stuck with the channel. And I don't you can
so he's a gentleman and a scholar.
He's a gentleman and a scholar is what I'm getting at. He's a good guy.
Gotcha.
And he's saying, hey kids, wait, so he called us kids, waiting for the missus to get her second vaccination.
Congratulations.
Big congrats, buddy. Big congrats. Hope you and your lady are code for all old fart is not what I was getting at. I just said you're a gentleman and a scholar.
Thank you, Mega Shrimpster.
Mega Shrimpster for the super chat. I got vaccine dose number 1 last Tuesday. I've been self-quarantining for the past year. Now I'm nearing the end of it. The live chats have meant a lot to me during this, and you deserve a lot of thanks. Thank you. Thank you. I think the origin of the live chats came from I miss talking to people and going out, and immediately the first week that we were told we can't go anywhere or limit ourselves to just 4 people or less, I said I need something for myself, and I feed off of people's energy. And even though I don't see you all physically, you're there, and it means this live chat means the world to me, and that's why I'm doing it every Saturday. Not because the super chats are amazing. No, I'm not gonna lie, because they do help with things that we try to get for the channel, but it's just nice. And even though I was told,
thank you guys for supporting the channel so we could get this nice camera that's clearer and sharper,
and another 4K camera, and just trying to change up the things that we have here. But what I was gonna say is that it's therapeutic for me as much as you all get out of it. It's wonderful. And I look forward to it. And even when things open back up, like conventions later on this year, I'll take my laptop with me so I can do a live chat on Saturday streams, because I don't want to miss it unless we're at the lake or something that doesn't have internet access. So also be cool to get a huge House of M Omnibus closer to the multiverse of madness.
What's the multiverse of madness?
That's the Sam Raimi Doctor Strange movie coming out.
Oh, Sam Raimi is directing it?
Yeah. Oh, now you're excited.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, Ipsy, complete side note, but make sure you stretch properly before playing football, because wow, my body is sore all over from last night. I can barely sit in my chair. I stretch all the time. He doesn't. Well, I got you to a little bit before we go biking.
It's about a secret organization. By the way, this is asking, Martin's asking about Planetary. It's about a secret organization that it's like a Black Ops team, but mainly deals with the supernatural and sci-fi. It's freaking awesome, dude. I love it. It's great. You don't need to have read anything else. These live chats are therapeutic for many of us as well. Thank you, guys.
Oh, good. Okay. And I won't sell myself short. I agree, Melanie. Omar makes such positive difference in people's lives. Thank you. And I really, I wasn't putting myself down. Okay, I'm just going to stop.
Yeah, you tell me to stop all the time about putting myself down.
But I wasn't. Bye, Greg Garley. So, Roberto, it's a C on Planetary Omnibus. Oh, wait. No, you didn't get the Omnis. What'd you get?
Look,
You're not listening to me.
Because Josh asked a really good question. Okay. I want to know. We would like to know when the King in Black Omni comes out. By the way, he's speaking like Venom now.
I know. That's why I highlighted it.
All right. So here you go. From the man himself, David Gabriel. At Josh Peterson, King in Black wouldn't be until next year. Maybe spring.
Okay.
What else do you get treatment like that?
Hit the like button, please, David.
David.
No. No. David, tell people hit the like button. Thank you, Jack Ferry.
Have either of you read an indie comic named Rock and Roll Comics about rock bands? I heard there was a documentary. I saw the documentary and I haven't read the comic book. So
I was just gonna say, have you seen it? He watches lots of documentaries.
I love documentaries.
So why don't you like TED Talks?
Because it doesn't splice in footage.
Oh,
it's one guy talking, kind of like this.
Yeah, I got you.
Joel Green, you have one shot. You weren't even asking David.
You just
Look, David said, no, I Brubaker Batman, sorry. Oh, look. Now you got David Gabriel saying
Smash
smash
up.
it like...
Thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm going to take a picture. Smile. Wait, I can't.
I look like a psychopath. Thank you, David.
Oh, you look cute.
Thank
You
you.
look cute.
I look like a psychopath. Such an amazing voice for the community as both a fan and collector,
Thank you,
as
Vincent.
well as working for a publisher. Hope everyone checks out the upcoming video. Thank you so much, Vincent. Yeah, Vincent works for Dynamite. He's a good guy. Melanie is fun.
Rainbow Bright.
Look, David's saying you're fun. Oh my gosh, you gotta take a picture of him. He can just text
I can't do selfies. I can't do selfies. I'll be a silly.
You can look cute and be a psychopath. That's like a picture our daughter Alicia would take.
Or Lydia. She faces in our video for next week.
Will you do videos mapping out omnis other than X-Men? Yeah, people have wanted to see me and Peter. By the way, Peter's a great source of information. He's got a website called Crushing Crisis with a K. He's got a YouTube channel, one of my favorite people to talk to. Both of us and Oddfell and Riley have talked about doing maybe after X-Men doing like Spin My Web, like a Spider-Man mapping series would be really fun.
It would. It would.
Like, David Gabriel, 114% near mint.
Do you even near mint? You'd be like, what? Excuse me. Okay, great, Garland. You'll be right back.
You know, there's such a thing as this. Have you met my wife? She is technologically
not advanced.
Yeah. But I let her do her thing. She wants to take a picture. Let her take a picture.
I know how to edit a video.
Yeah, Kamehameha, like that like button. Yeah. You know, there's a movie coming out, man. I can't wait for that. What did Gabriel ask? Are you answering?
Barbie might be better at 6x9.
6x9. Oh,
like size. Yeah.
Melanie, happy Mother's Day in advance. Hope you and Omar request David Gabriel a Barbie Epic collection.
I didn't know Barbie had comics, but I suppose that makes sense.
They were printed by Marvel. Mm-hmm. And David's saying that
the Outsky comics.
She's gonna get a gallery edition before Weapon X. Oh, that's small digest. Sorry, 6x9 small digest. I got excited. Gallery edition of Barbie before Weapon X.
Barbie collectors probably would love that, a gallery edition, but it is a very small percentage, correct, of people that would get that.
We are looking to start some Conan Omni reprints in 2022. There you go. For people that have asked me about Savage Sword #1, whoo, people are like, oh man.
Oh, Amanda Connor did art in Barbie. That's what Vincent said.
Mm-hmm. She did. Any chance of ever seeing more collected editions of Sergeant Fury? Marvel Masterworks stopped at 43 before all the Marvelous John Severin art. That's a question for the gentleman in the chat. Good question.
Thank you, Mark.
What are some good Black Panther runs? All right, here we go. You ready? Love the Don McGregor stuff. That's the classic. If people were to ask me what's better, my personal opinion is the Christopher Priest run over Reggie Hudlin. However, if you're new to the character and don't want to read too much because it takes I'm not going to lie, Christopher Priest run, it's a little bit of slow burn. Reggie Hudlin jumps right in there with action and it's fun. So depends on what kind of person you are. But me, I prefer Christopher Priest over Reggie Hudlin. Why not both? Sure. And then Ta-Nehisi Coates. Kicking butt. I hope that run finishes out sometime. Thank you about the Conan reprint. You're welcome. I've answered David. Have you asked about the Simpsons comics yet? I haven't yet. I was going to take a poll, remember? To see who was interested in a collection of, or an omnibus of Simpsons, in case people were. Sure. What did Mark say? Was he saying thank you? Oh.
About this right here.
Then there's your answer, Mark. Sure. Look, David's learning how to at people. That my man.
Sometimes when I at people, it doesn't work. Look, you can't figure out how to get on Discord.
I can't figure out how to get on Discord. I will. I got time this week. I'll get on Discord. Then you all can ask me things there. Then my wife's like, you made a mistake. Amanda did covers for Supergirl as well, which prompted me to get every variant through the entire Super Family comics for some reason. Awesome. She did. That's right. She did. She did every one of those. Power Girl. Go ahead.
You pointed at me, and I was like, what?
Oh, I was pointing at you.
More MA Marvel. What's MA? And manga mega marathon Mondays or literary breakdown reviews on whatever and on any day, but that's not as literally fun.
You're the English major. How'd you not read that properly? Oh, here's a good question. And yes, more of that. More of you on the channel. That's what he's asking for.
Thank
I'm
you.
agreeing. David Gabriel, Knights of Pendragon contents didn't include material from Marvel Comics Presents in the 112. Any chance? I was actually gonna send David an email, like, because I've gotten several requests about some things that maybe that people could Marvel could add. I don't know. Sometimes it's yes, sometimes they have a reason why not. So, but I can always
Here we
ask.
go. Thanks for telling me. I'll check into that.
Yeah, and that's usually what he tells me. And like I said, sometimes it's a no, and then sometimes it's a yes.
People are saying Simpsons comics are awesome.
They are the Bongo comics, but now they don't have the rights. So,
oh, I bet you. I'm gonna guess yes for this question. Will Hellfire Gala have the fashion designs and the extras? Asking David. You are ready, right? You are thinking ahead of the game.
Me?
No, Elise.
Go to Roberto Rodriguez.
Say
Omar. Roberto Rodriguez. You just like when I roll my R's. Yes. Omar, Wonder Woman, War of Gods Omnibus, ? Only if you're a completist, because the War of the God miniseries is already collected in the George Perez Volume 3 of Wonder Woman, but that particular Omnibus collects everything. So, Simpsons, yes. Also, Alf, obviously. What? Throw an Alf in there.
Red Carpet Edition. Well, oh, that's a good name for it.
Yeah, that's what it's called, the Red Carpet Edition hardcover. It's awesome. That one snuck in on a lot of people, including me. I didn't see that coming.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
I was just looking at the time, but we're having so much fun.
It is the Inferno Omni still in print or currently out of stock? I think it's still in print. I know In Stock Trades has some, as well as the as cheap graphic novels. Speaking of cheap graphic novels, don't forget to check them out. They're our official sponsor. You get books up to 50% off, and they're going to have their Nick and Dent sale sometime soon. So keep an eye on them. And then Omar. Thank you, Vincent. One of the researchers that works at Marvel confirmed that the guy working on Knights of Pendragon has added MCP KOP story already. Not sure about the Union Jack MCP story. Marvel Comics Presents. Oh, thanks, dude. You heard before I did. I didn't know that, but thank you.
Well, Hellfire Gala be the end of Rocks.
Reign of X.
I like to say Rocks.
Okay.
David answered Quack's question.
And Travis's question is looking into a Spencer Amazing Spider-Man Omnibus.
Okay, so
because he's asking, are there any plans for an OHC of Nick Spencer Spider-Man? I think we have enough issues to make an omnibus out of that. David has enough issues to make an omnibus out of his run. Absolutely.
Oh, okay. So you know the answer.
Well, he said we're looking into an omnibus.
Okay.
Here.
Getting hungry.
You're getting hungry. I'll take over. We'll do some quick questions. Happy Saturday, everyone. During the next question, be amazed by your answer. Okay, let's see. What's the next question? Excalibur Omni reprint. Oh, yeah. What a great idea.
Wow, that was...
I'm amazed.
That was... Yeah.
Yeah, I'm amazed. I was amazed. I think a good time to reprint that or restock it would be when Volume 2 comes out. If, I think. Extreme X-Men. Yeah, man, me and you, Derek. I don't care if anybody else. Wonderful Salvador La Roca artwork.
Say it again.
Salvador La Roca. I can do those. Nobody calls me out on those names. Nope. It's everybody else's names that call me out on. At J. Dureth. That seems about right. What did J. Dureth say? David Gabriel. What is the cycle of releasing OHCs of Chip Zdarsky's Daredevil? Like one every year. Oh, that seems about right. There you go.
We're doing a Jeopardy style. Do David's answer. And then what's the
question? Bye, everyone. Bye, Mad Boy. Haven't forgotten about those X-Men or Avengers X-Men, buddy. I'm going to work on those.
Matt, these t-shirts were given to us by Lionheart, so I don't know where he got them. But he said this at a She-Hulk award Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the other one you got?
It was the the purple one, the Decepticons. Straight out of Cybertron.
Yeah, that's it.
Now, one of our wonderful viewers that won an X-Men book emailed me, and where is it? I kept it separated, and I told him I would read his email. It was a wonderful, touching email that he sent my way. And let me make sure that I can find it really quick. Then we'll do some more questions really quick, and then call it a day. Oh my gosh, where is it? And of course, I can't find it. I said, is it okay if I read this today? And of course I didn't. So I owe you a read, my dude. I'm so sorry.
Do you remember?
Not right now, because now I'm getting hungry.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, y'all. Got to go to lunch. You are the best. Smash that like. Thank you, David, for joining us. Thank you for taking the time to answer questions. That was really nice. Was not expected. How many issues does the comic need to be considered an omnibus? Oh, I just missed him. He left.
Actually, yeah, it's always a
8.
surprise when David jumps on. So thank you if you're still on.
I think 8. Devil Dinosaur. I think it has the thinnest omnibus I own. That Elektra Assassin is one of the smallest ones. 8 maybe.
Okay, here we get a couple more questions. If you need to choose one in the Bat family to die, who would it be?
I already did, and it was Jason Todd. Nowadays, it would be loved him, Drake. Loved him, but loved Dick Grayson. Love Stephanie Brown. Oh man, hard choice. I would go with Bruce Wayne.
Louis says Nick Spencer's Spider-Man would have to be at least 2 omnis.
There's a lot.
Are in the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
Don't kill my bats, Omar. It's still Jason Todd. Okay. You think that's a good place to stop?
Yeah. It's still Jason Todd, probably. Bruce Wayne, I think.
All right. Project Viking. Internet live stream vampirism. I knew it. I thought it was just for that sweet pool water money, but y'all been feeding on my robust Canadian energy. Wow, there's so much to unpack in that. Love the way you worded it. Oh man. Nope. No, maybe a pool. I don't know. Those blood pools kill the grass.
Lord Omar, please tell me 2022 will be the year of reprint for Daredevil Omnis. Lord Omar, I love you guys. I don't know. All I know is the first quarter, and they're working into 2022. David was in the chat earlier talking about he took some ideas. So that's always great. He just sent me a picture of his cat and his pop figure. So thank you all so much for watching this. If you're watching this on the replay, please don't forget to comment down below. I will be doing my top 20 most Marvel Omnis, my top 10 most wanted X-Men Omnis, Batman Omnis, and then DC Omnis. Yes, Roberto Rodriguez, I forgot to tell you, Planetary is a must-buy. Warren Ellis is one of his best work. Notice your Lord Omar again now that David is gone. Tavon.
Thank you for the Mother's Day wishes. And this week I'll be putting out a review of Mermaid Saga by Rimiko Takahashi, the deluxe volumes 1, 2 editions, or whatever they're called. They're deluxe.
Mm-hmm.
And that I did with Lydia. So I don't know what day that will be. Whenever it's needed. Whenever a second video is needed, I'll be there.
That sounds like a song, an 80s song. All right. Thanks. Today was a lot of fun. Next week's schedule, really quick. Tomorrow, announcement. Unless you're a Patreon, that's today. And then later on today, actually, I'm announcing something from Dynamite. That's really fun. I'll tell you how to get that book. Very excited about it. And tomorrow will be an announcement from Marvel. Monday will be an announcement from Marvel. Monday will also be my comparison of the Annihilation Conquest, the trade paperbacks on Tuesday. Some more manga video on Wednesday. Wednesday, I like to. It's at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going over the Marvel solicitations for August. And then Thursday, probably kicks off my most wanted Marvel Omnis or X-Men Omnis. And then Friday, maybe the DC solicits if I get them early enough. Yes, so more Omni announcements coming. Like I said, if you're on Patreon, you'll get those early announcements. And thank you to our existing patrons. You guys are wonderful. Everybody, all of you are wonderful. I realize, not everybody can afford Patreon, but rest assured the announcements are coming tomorrow and Monday. So very excited to make those announcements for everybody. So it is a full-time job, Fraser, but I love it. There's no other job I'd rather be doing. This is amazing. So everyone, there's my buddy Trumbo Gun. Big shout out again to him for the Absolute Promethea.
Yes.
My girls were awesome in that video. That was my only unboxing I've done on the channel. Don't forget to check out our spread shop where you can get t-shirts, our brand on stickers. We have new t-shirts coming out with new logos. And every one of you have a great Mother's Day. Go say hi to your mom. If you're a mom yourself, have a wonderful day. Enjoy it tomorrow. If you're in America, go ahead.
Stay minty.
Bye, everybody. Thank you again. Leave that like button.